Welcome to Top in the Shop.
All right, welcome to Top in the Shop for June 9th, 2022. I'm your stream host for this evening, Robbie V. We're broadcasting live from Game Cafe in Independence, Missouri, just off the Independence Square. Check them out on playgamecafe.com. Joining me on commentary, Mr. RTY. What up?
Here.
So, exclamation point bracket gets you caught up to everything going on here. Our players are a little bit in the dark. We have a lamp out overhead, so you're going to see me and RTY's pretty faces. But, Kansas City Street Fighter, Top in the Shop, etc. We're going to jump right into it. We'll probably be talking about some Street Fighter 6 news as the night progresses, but let's get into winners round 1, match 1, Dap, Vip, Cammy, Valteria, Guile. I think that this will be the first time in Top in the Shop that we've seen Valteria on Guile. I think this is a good transition piece coming from Urien. Urien, unfortunately, the biggest loser of the definitive patch update. Which part of the audio is quiet? Is it us or is it the game?
I was saying it's booming in my ear.
Yeah, it's pretty muy caliente. Valteria doing a great job setting up a zone here. Sonic Boom's still a solid-ass projectile, not quite as overpowering as in previous versions of the game. But what I like most about Valteria's zone so far is just the choice of normals. But that finds one with the button later, and you are that much closer to the corner. However, talking about nerfed characters, Cammy also getting nerfed too on her corner carry with that spiral arrow. Back to the corner here and see what Valteria does. Nice jab, Sonic Boom. Here comes V-Trigger 2. The powered up flash kicks.
A little too antsy with the dashes. But
wow, rare miss. I don't. I think I like Valteria. You know what? I don't care about people at home anymore. I'm not trying to go deaf.
I was gonna say, bro.
I'm not trying to go deaf.
I'm trying to listen to you.
No, you're trying. Yeah, you're trying. I think you said something at one point. Actually, you guys might not have heard it. Rayshawn gave a expert prediction of everything that happened in that round. You just couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
Like everything down to the button. Yeah. So,
Gila is a transition to Street Fighter 6 character as of this moment.
Well, I'll talk about this a little bit later, but it's like you can't go wrong playing any character in Street Fighter 5 in preparation for Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's dash up and talk to somebody about the worst habit Dap has, and that is crouch teching. So you know that upside down kick gonna find a mark. Dap gonna take game 1 regardless. Well, I was gonna, we'll talk about this as the night goes on and we're allowed the time. The core of Street Fighter 5, in my opinion, is going to be Street Fighter from here until the franchise is dead. It's going to be games that are going to be focused on conditioning, frame data, and the mechanics. Every game is going to follow those 3 tenets, and that's not really a consistent plan in previous Street Fighter games. But I fully expect they're going to use Street Fighter 5 as the platform for Street Fighter 5. And actually, it's like Street Fighter 6 looks more like Street Fighter 5 2. Is what it really looks like, because there's a lot of similarities in what we've seen so far. You couldn't say the same thing about Street Fighter 4 to Street Fighter 5 alpha test. Back to the corner here, little jabs, get them opened up, looking for a shimmy, absolutely. Gonna spin the V-trigger though. Scaled down, neutral jump, haven't seen Valteria bust a flash kick down reversal, but here comes V-trigger 2, Dap, just no respect at all. Like, yeah, this ain't your main, I'm gonna test you. If I'm gonna take this free one, I'm just gonna take it. But Valteria still looking competitive nonetheless.
Yeah, I think Guile is a strong pick. I mean, like you said earlier, nerfed. No longer +2 booms.
That's it, right?
That's the dumbest thing.
Got a new target combo out of the deal.
Yeah, but still very strong. The game plan's intact, and I mean, once you work in, like, get used to the game plan, especially transitioning from Urien, because it's a totally different game plan.
Sure.
Guile will always be solid.
Yeah. I mean, that's we talk about. I wouldn't even call Guile's nerfs. It's just normalization.
Yeah.
Like, they had no business having, as Rayshawn mentioned, a meterless projectile being +2 on block. But regardless, yeah, Guile is always a character that I recommend, especially to newer players. So if you ever in your point in your Street Fighter career, you're like, I'm gonna pick up a new character, but I don't really know about it. Guile's always gonna be a sure choice.
Good super. I want to see with Alteria's Guile, the V-Trigger 2 usage. I do like it, but the big thing that I got, and like I don't like it there. The big thing that I got in this patch is that it literally turns Guile into pseudo Karen. So you look for crouch medium kicks or like buffers to confirm into the flash kick for some big damage.
Yeah, it was. I was quite literally the night before the patch notes came out, had a revelation, and I was like, Guile's so easy to play. He doesn't need low confirms.
Yeah.
He doesn't need them. And then it was almost like the universe heard me and we're like, we're going to give it to him anyway. And I'm like, no. But, yeah, I Metal Music Band made an article that I often quote back in Street Fighter 4 where he said these are the 3 best characters to learn Street Fighter 4 on. And for the most part, I would say this pertains to Street Fighter 5. It was Guile, Boxer, and Dictator. I probably would sub Dictator out for Cammy in terms of Street Fighter 5, but
wait, you said that for Street Fighter 5?
He said it for 4.
Oh, I was gonna say what?
Yeah, I mean, I still think that those are. I even think Dictator goes up there because I mean, and we're talking about teaching a completely new player. Like Guile, you're always going to be down backing. One of the hardest things about new players is that they don't block. So charged characters in general are going to be, good for beginner characters.
Yeah.
All right, coming up next, we got Ping Warrior assisted by Daps Laugh off to the side. Beansman. This might be actually a poison mirror. So strap in. Don't strap on. Strap in.
Bro, oh my God, why are we streaming what we're screaming?
Because we gotta be we gotta be godlike and we gotta be loud for the 4-man Guilty Gear bracket going on.
It's like a 6, okay?
All right. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. You know I love you, Guilty Gear players.
They got a fat patch coming out tomorrow.
Fat patch, baby. So yeah, it will be a poison mirror. So we got Ping Warrior is on one player side.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Beansman is the cop.
A-Cab.
So, boy, never had to commentate this matchup.
Why are
before.
we still on the grid? Everybody, get off.
I don't know, man. They don't trust it. The stream's set up lagged, I guess.
What is this, combo breaker?
Yeah. Shoot me a punk parody tweet about Top of the Shop's great for casuals, but it fucking ass. The bracket, dog. Oh, it's like OD.
All right, so some big whips just being whipped.
Absolutely. And here's how I want this match to play out. I want whichever Poison gets the life lead to then just zone. Like, what does Poison do against Poison? We talk about all the time about like what do other characters do against like whip zoning and stuff like that. I'm gonna give you a screen over here now.
Yeah.
But it's like, what does Poison do about the whip?
She does it better.
Just do the whip better. Yeah, okay.
Just whip harder, 5-head. Yeah, it's 1. Yeah, just whip harder, 5-head.
Thank you. Yeah. Do that. Just hold it out there. All right, police brutality here. Ping Warrior taking off with the formal pose.
But what are her shoes in this outfit?
Yeah, what the open-toed sandals in the cop outfit? Also, notice she doesn't. That's a Molotov cocktail. I was gonna say she doesn't have a gun. I thought it was a paddle on the.
Wait.
Is it a
she does have a gun.
Yeah, she does have a gun.
She has both.
Is it a paddle or is it a bottle? All right. EX, love me tender. That's the heel flip kick that you are seeing. V shift here. Whip on whip action.
I'm looking really hard to see if she's strapped up.
Dude,
bro, she's definitely strapped up.
We already made that joke.
And yeah, dude, that's definitely a gun. And then when she pops V trigger, it turns into a molly.
Okay, so I think she just gets it just shows up.
Yeah, it just pops up.
But it also like meshes. It clips with the gun really hard. Low forward activate. Here we go. Beansman dropping a big combo here. Ping Warrior. Both these characters on full super, and Beansman is known to let that wake up super rip.
Let's optimize these combos a little bit.
Oh, that's dead.
Yeah. Could have been dead sooner though.
Yeah.
If we did the optimal V trigger combos, but we're learning.
I think, and I know that you've got some experience with Poison. I think that Poison Super is one of the worst utilized supers in the game.
Absolutely.
Only because of how powerful EX heart rate is.
Yeah.
Like, why would you not want to spend all 3 bars on a +3 50-50?
Yeah, and I mean, like, it's the V trigger itself also invalidates the super, right? The damage you get from the flame is just too good.
Yeah.
On top of the damage you're doing from the combo.
It's like Watson pointed out that EX heart rate is basically a guaranteed V meter stealer.
Yeah.
Because again, if the other guy knows the matchup, they're like, I don't want to have to guess here.
Yeah.
And then so you burn your V reversal. Look at the opening prance. It's like this. It's a literal dance between these two, just insane people. Ping where he's trying to go to the air right now. Bean's been calling out up whip. So if you haven't noticed, whip, stance, whatever you want to call it, 3 different whips, a mid, a high, and a low. And she can cancel the whip out of it. Stun here, neutral jump, give me some roundhouse. Absolutely. Bean's been on match point. Ping Warrior not too far behind though. It's literally what comes down to RTY's, expert John Mann analysis. Just whip gooder. just whip less batter. Crouch heavy punch. Got a big nerf.
One thing that I tried to stress this to Beansman, and I'm trying to, and it's something that Ping Warrior can take note on too, is when you're in this 1 square range, or the 1.5, and like, Poison's stand medium kick is Karen level of good.
Yeah, it's strong.
And the hit confirm is so easy and does so much damage and leads to so much that I feel like they're just not using it enough.
If Ping Warrior wins this, and like by wins I mean like takes the whole game, I want them next game to just trade just crouching heavy punches over and over again, but blocking them, right? To where the white life bar fills all the way up and it's just next hit kills. Like,
Oh, super on the reset.
oh, got him. Okay. Ping Warrior showing some life. That is Poison's pretty much only fully invincible option.
Dude, have you seen it on the Street Fighter Twitter? Every time they tweet something, there's some random, and he's consistent, where he posts like a Poison fan video.
Oh, no. I don't, okay. All right, so I'm trying to censor myself. Rayshawn also censoring with fan video. Is there a household appliance called a blender involved? Jumping out of the corner, no crouch strong. Stun, absolutely, just a little bit for the observatory stars out tonight. Oh no, don't give him a chance. Minus. All right.
I think I have to go play Guilty Gear.
To go play Guilty Gear?
Yeah, I think so.
That's lame. Okay.
All right, I'm going back. Well, I also have to play Street
get
Fighter.
Riles, Barkley, and Smug Yeti.
I'll be right back.
Shout out to Rayshawn hanging out on commentary. Good looking Guilty Gear. Bean's gonna move on. Joe now on commentary. You may have seen him top 16 CBT Midwest, DAP VIP.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on, Robbie? Appreciate you for having us.
Oh, we're just streaming, trying to keep it G-rated, but things happen when there's 2 poisons on the screen.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, I rated our show and trying to keep it G. I don't know if that's even possible.
So we're gonna be kind of like slipping in some Street Fighter 6 banter as the night goes on.
Sure.
What's your opening opinion on? I know we haven't really seen Cammy yet, but we've seen the the leaks and some fuzzy screenshots. Okay.
There's no guarantee that I'll play Cammy in Street Fighter 6. I'll tell you guys that right now. Okay. I did not start off with Cammy in Street Fighter 5. I actually did play Ken. Believe it or not. But yeah, no. For now, just from a first perspective, I think it looks cool. The gameplay looks really fluid. I like the new graphics. The Resident Evil engine definitely looks good. I know a lot of people don't like the ultra realistic style, but I am a big fan of it.
I don't put any weight at all into anything that we've seen because Street Fighter 5 alpha footage, the stuff with Chun-Li and Ryu, were so like violently different from like, the final project or product. So
yeah,
that's because my biggest complaint is like, hey, the game looks slow, the hits look slow.
No, I think
I don't think it's gonna be that.
And I think for starters, like that's for trailer purposes, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes,
no, 100%.
Yeah, that Capcom will do things to make it look more appealing to the eye, but it's not what's going to be like the final product that
I
we
agree.
actually play. So
Riles Barkley, Luke, Smug Yeti on Jury. Jury, I think
one.
uncontested top 3 characters in the game right now.
I
Top
believe
5
so.
maybe.
I believe she is. I mean, she just won CPT Midwest.
Yeah, and on top of OCDing the entire West Coast. Shout out to Just a Kid holding it down.
Indeed.
Big
Yeah.
sweep. And the biggest thing is it didn't take a whole lot to get Jury up to a competitive level. The main buff here is that pinwheel is +3 on hit. So what does that mean? It's going to keep you standing, and the person that got hit by that glow forward now has to guess again for Kara throw, because Jury has a Kara throw, and it's very effective, especially in that 0.5 square range. Or another low, or storing Fuhas or plus. This character should have been like this from release.
That'd be a little bit too much. But
Why?
I agree. No,
Why
that she's
not?
definitely a strong character now.
She just does the same shit that Cammy and Karin been doing
Yeah,
for 5
no,
seasons.
she's literally now the Cammy and Karin of the game. Like, her buttons are so much strong. Like, Capcom gave her a +3
Medium,
on block
yeah.
button. Yeah, stand medium punch, right?
Yeah, and that's been indicative with every top tier has had a +3 button. Like since the game has come
And
out.
so Smug Yetis, though, she's not utilizing those buffs, though, as I would like for him to.
Well,
Like,
the big button in neutral is going to be stand medium kick. It hits twice. Only the first hit is cancelable. But it's an annoying button to deal with.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about Luke though too. Luke's stand medium kick also pretty rough. But there is a drop combo by Riles Barkley. Smug Yeti going to try to get back here. V trigger 2 activated, sucking away that blue meter there from
I'm
Riles
curious
Barkley.
as to why Smug Yeti decided to go with V-Trigger 2.
Kill him. That's going to be dead.
Yes, it is.
Well,
So he
I
ties
like
up the round.
I think that Jury's V triggers, when her V trigger 2 first came out, I'm talking like when it first came out in season 4.
It was bad. It was pretty
It
bad.
was so
useless.
underwhelming and so bad. But especially in this matchup, talk about a character that can absolutely dish out damage.
Especially with
off
meter.
of a low
Right.
forward is Luke with meter. So V trigger 2 kind of puts Luke on his back foot. It's going to make his V trigger 2 his V trigger activation not quite as scary, and his neutral overall.
Indeed. And so, like, with Jury herself, though, I mean, she has a variety of options. So, which V-Trigger that she wants to apply and use with, because V-Trigger 1 is very good at keeping the pressure up, because that stand medium kick, the way that it works now, she can cancel into all her Fuhas with stand medium kick. So.
Yeah, I think it's a player preference, which is always good. I think the same thing about Ken's V-Trigger and V-Skill. Nice. Man, I'm just thinking back to Smug Yeti missing that shimmy. It'd be game. And if he had that damage, you're looking at another probably 20% shaved off of Luke. And
Nice pokes, nice pokes. Nope, don't try to punish it.
Plus
Back
here.
off. Yeah.
good
Ooh.
walk back. And this is all you
Nice
have
patience.
to do. So now Riles Barkley's going to have to either force the issue.
Oh, wow. The overhead didn't kill, but he gets the counter hit with the crashing jab. Riles Barkley was definitely not ready for that.
Hear me say all the time, when people go for unnecessary overheads, they go for unnecessary reversals, it's give yourself a chance to win. That overhead did not kill. You got to know that stuff. Overhead's got to be the cherry on top to close out a round. And
Correct.
I'm
yeah,
and I mean,
Smug Yeti got away with one.
I mean, Smug Yeti, it's one of those things like, yeah, he was off by like a pixel, so it's like I'm just nitpicking, but still, that's the difference. Like that could win you or lose you an entire tournament.
Yeah, because if Riley was more patient, I'm pretty sure if he knew that he was going to still live, he would have been prepared for it. So.
Yeah. All right. So speaking of that, Riles Barkley's gotten jumped on already once this round. Another jump uncontested, no cross cut, no crouch fears.
But a nice punish from Riley.
And now he's really trying to bite in on it. So he's got it. Yeah, I was gonna say, as soon as Riley recognized that the shimmy wasn't coming out, immediately goes for just a good throw.
Yeah, one of those spacing traps where Smug Yeti tries to check Riles Barkley, but Luke's buttons, man, it's so deceiving. You think you can try to hit him and check him before he comes up at you and you whiff.
So that was a roundhouse there by Smug Yeti. I think he was desperately trying to get a V reversal off. Riles Barkley's pressure just a little bit staggered, got a little bit of space between those buttons, and Smug Yeti not ready for the V reversal. Riles Barkley one round here in game 2. Neutral jump. Okay.
All right, now Riles Barkley put himself into the corner. I don't know if I like this. Smug Yeti needs to take advantage of it.
Yeah, and really just what you're looking for here is space stand medium kicks, anti-air when appropriate, and just be a wall.
Okay, I think Smug Yeti needs to realize that Riles Barkley is not respecting him in his frame traps. So I feel like next time that Smug Yeti gets in up close, yeah, I would say just do a 3-frame trap. because Ross Broccoli's mashing, like on wake up every single time.
So this is new what you're seeing here. You don't see a whole lot of Luke running the V-Trigger 2, obviously off for the V-Trigger 1, which is the Fireball one. So this V-Trigger is going to empower all of his punches. And he can cancel basically punch into punch into punch as long as he's got the meter. And you see that meter red bar is fully stocked. Look at that forward-moving light punch, that jab. 5 frame startup, -4 on block now was one of the big nerfs. You could call it a big nerf if you want. More of like a normalization, you know, like somebody at Capcom was like, maybe we shouldn't have taken that early Friday off when we were trying to build Luke as a character. Target combo got his.
Oh, come on, man. You got to get cleaner punish than that.
It might have been a little bit of deer in headlights, like, oh, I don't expect Rouse Barkley to let that target combo rip. But right now, what I need for Smug Yeti to understand is, son, you got a game here. You belong against this guy. Seal it out.
Yeah, but now he's doing unnecessary risk. Yeah, he didn't need to really spin that V reversal. I didn't like that.
Yeah, and Luke activating, it's not like where he's going to really get to continue his pressure. It's just let him have the activate, you know?
Yeah.
It's like V reversaling Karin's activation. She doesn't get to keep going. Just let her have it.
Indeed.
Right now, slinging buttons back and forth here. Safe activation, drains the meter. It's going to be really important. So, like, what Smug Yeti needs here, he needs a low, he needs a hit confirm, he needs those Kong level applications of just every jab confirmed, every stand light kick confirmed.
Nice with punish.
Wow, that could have been it.
Yeah.
A low forward into damage. He's got a full super here.
Can't dash forward like that, no. Like, so many players like to do that. They like to do a negative button and then feel like they can steal a turn, which, no, against a veteran player, they're ready for it.
Yeah, it's definitely a test of the conditioning. And, you know, if you catch somebody just, you know, deer in headlights holding down back after that negative button, maybe you might try it. But it can't be the default. It can't be the way to go. When Rouse Barkley reacting to that forward movement, scoops it up.
It's only negative if you don't believe. Yeah, ready for you right.
Nice target combo. One more
Indeed,
touch here.
One more hit. Yeah, get the throw.
Knock,
Still
so
the same position. Yeah.
Oh, man, he taunted him. Man, he taunted him.
I guess you could call it a taunt.
No, you know, one of my favorite threads. I repeat this story probably once every blue moon. One of my favorite threads from Season 1 Street Fighter. This guy's like, hey, he posts on Reddit. He goes, I know I'm new. I play Alex. Or I play Dawson. I know I'm new. I know I'm terrible. How come every time I play Alex player, they always have to taunt me when they stun me?
I'm ready.
Because he's, you know, he does the wind up, and this guy like sincerely thought that he was getting
taunted.
He was getting taunted every time he got stunned. You know, Alex sit there and warm up right in his
ready.
face.
Oh my goodness. This is
All right, so close out round 1 here. We've got RTY on stream now. Watson Chan. Going to see another jury. Earlier during warm-ups, we saw RTY on Chun. He mentioned that Valteria was going Guile, kind of to prepare for Street Fighter 6. And like, let me just flatten that out.
What's going on, Knowledge? Appreciate you for tuning in, man.
AKC local. Let me segue off that comment I was going to say. So if you want to get involved in Kansas City Fighting Game, check us out. KCFGC, we are the Kansas City Fighting Game community. Hit us up on Facebook, facebook.com/group/KCFGC, just like the letters up there.
Indeed.
Get involved with everything going on in Kansas City Fighting Game-wise, including this event, Top in the Shop, hosted at Game Cafe in Independence. So
Hey,
it's
Top
not
in the Shop,
a Kansas City
hey.
local, it is the Kansas City
Top
local,
in the Shop
10
helped
years
me
running.
get top 8 at CPT Midwest last year.
Oh, you
man.
endorsing us now? So
Hey,
anyways,
man.
check us out on Facebook. Check Game Cafe out. So as I was mentioning earlier, Valteria transitioning to Guile, or trying Guile out in Preparation 6. RTY didn't see Boxer on that reveal list, so kind of also doing the same thing, kind of preparing. He said, you know, if Chun-Li is solid, I'm gonna go Chun-Li day 1. No, I'm just messing with you, Knowledge Ria. All right, so Watson Chan with this lemon and lime sprite looking jury. Look at this active camouflage here. I can't even see jury moving around. Watson is always
Over
a
here,
scumbag.
yeah, it's scheming,
This
man.
is
what it's looking like.
This is white Magneto, white Dr. Doom, white Phoenix on
Trombone
Tron
Wonderland.
That's what this is, baby. That's that Filipino champ tech right there.
Indeed.
Or the what is it? The white zero too. Oh
yeah.
man, Hazunshin getting absolutely whip punished. Keep it easy on a combo. Now Watson said earlier in chat this week that Chun-Li doesn't get Oki after heavy kick legs. That's
that's a lie.
totally.
That's
you
false.
can still do it.
And also, Watson said that Jury's a bad character.
No, he acknowledges. He acknowledges, man. Nice cross-cut DP. It's weird. And this is the thing. Win, lose, whatever for RTY. I hope he stays on Chun-Li.
Yeah.
So we're gonna burn a bar.
I mean, he knows how to charge.
+1. Don't touch it. Don't touch it again.
Yeah, he has experiences with charge characters, so I'm thinking that maybe he's thinking Chun-Li is going to be like a version of Cammy Carnage.
Oh, it's just, you know, good.
Just charge style.
Chun-Li is always classically a good character when a game first comes out. Excellent punish there, -4 on the stand roundhouse. One of the farthest reaching light 3-frame light buttons in the game with Chun-Li's crouch light kick. So able to convert off the EX legs. And right there, RTY trying to find a gap in the pressure, trying to contest this Jury low forward with Chun-Li's own low forward.
Yeah, I do like how Watson is pushing RTY into the corner. He just needs to keep that corner pressure going. Like, throw him right there. Oh, nice.
Wow,
Never
walk
mind.
up jab, absolutely.
I stand corrected. But now, yeah, I feel like that time should have gone for a throw.
Yeah, that's the classic Jury tech, man. You throw the Roomba, the low forward fireball.
Nice reversal.
Try to jump over and get the DP. Jury's fireball game very strong, man. And that's one of the things we haven't really seen from RTY is try to establish a zone. But what I was going to say, win, lose, draw, whatever, I hope RTY sticks with Chun-Li just so he can prove to himself, like, look, I'm going to make this character
We're going to see that raw.
Nah.
Yeah, we're going to see that rock. I'm looking forward to it. Let's see here. But nah, I appreciate the effort of him trying to go ahead and start learning Chun-Li.
I started a new character today.
Who is that? What character are you trying to play?
I'm not saying I'm the most dangerous Dhalsim in Kansas City.
Oh my gosh. I still feel like I have played you on that.
But I am the most dangerous Dhalsim in Kansas City. Don't
so
get
Rediford is picking up Cammy.
He's not picking up Cammy. He's trying to. He's tired of thinking. We're turning his brain off.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I feel you, Rediford. I mean, that's why I kind of stopped playing Kim for a minute.
RTY Balrog, Watson Chan on the bubblegum Jury. So again, this matchup probably pretty close to 5-5. Jury's got the ground game to kind of contest against Balrog. Balrog though does have the mix with the V trigger 1, the V skill 1. So let's see how Watson Chan. Once again, look at this white color.
Man, y'all need to stop with this whole color coordination. It's hurting my eyes.
I mean, it's vaporwave. It's vaporwave. I love seeing this, man. This is good. Trying to check on a dash up here. RTY fighting back here. Good dash punch. Even life lead. Watson Chan trying to force the issue over the top. Yeah. Nobody home.
Seems like, yeah, Balrog over here is just being patient, biding his time. You know, the party doesn't start until he gets meter or V trigger. And
just like on cue, Adapt said there, his part doesn't start until you get the EX dash punch, a completely consequence-free normal, or a special button that's plus on block.
Oh, no.
Weird. A lot of weird stuff going here. So, man, Watson Chan trying to backdash or trying to jump away gets absolutely clipped on the way back. And that's an awkward situation. Usually when Watson Chan finds himself against RTY's Balrog, he's got some red bars to work with in terms of a V reversal.
Yeah, I like the roundhouse there. You got RTY, you know, for pressing.
And in this matchup too, like, you know, wow,
again, 2-2. I'll punish.
Again, this is one of those things. These guys have played Street Fighter literally since Season 1. They both know how competent they are. It's one of those things like, oh, you just let a target combo rip?
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't ready for that one. Nice.
Oh, good. Reset the situation.
Nice V-shift.
Oh, but we didn't get the punish.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing.
It was smart, but it just didn't work out.
Well, technically, it's a free. You know, actually, in this matchup, that might not work because Jury's backdash is one of the farthest in the game. So your V shift takes your backdash frame data. That's why you can't autopilot a meaty throw V shift against Jury. You have to have a special punish for that. So it might not have worked in that scenario. Interesting.
Nice check.
Ooh,
nice check. He was ready for that. Yeah. R2Y tried to steal the turn, and Watson, he said, no, I'm ready for that.
Match point here. Match point here for Watson Chan, though. Don't count RTY out. So trying to gotta get back to this spacing here. Trying to measure out.
Oh my God,
Watson's such a man right now.
That was daring as hell right there.
And that wasn't even EX. That was just a regular Dragon Punch. Wow, what a stop sign. Stand roundhouse, absolutely beating up the face of the boxer. Tick throw setup. What's RTY got on defense? Close to that red bar. Here comes the mix. Back corner. Is he gonna go for another meaty one?
Oh, that nice block on the overhead. Ross is playing very well, and he V-shifted the target combo.
Yeah, I dropped that critical combo. Though. You do not want to give RTY a chance. Crush here. No forward dash. Over the top.
This is when the party starts.
Time to get some mix. Watson just continue to hold down back. He's got 2 red bars here for the V-shift, V-trigger. Here comes.
He activated the V-trigger.
So trying to catch RTY, press the buttons. You saw Watson try to sneak in that sneaky sweep where you can cancel it into the fireball.
He doesn't have it anymore now. Nice block on the low.
Back throw, you can take it. RTY got to make it work. +3, big hook.
RTY has one more. He has one more hit. Yeah, there he goes. Ties it up. Now Watson got to be a
Can't walk into EX. Oh, RTY saying, "Give me that LP online." Well, Watson Chan, one big combo drop. I mean, that would have been a very scathing 2 straight there. But right, RTY getting out of jail with that EX dash low. Also safe on block, by the way. Yeah, so those crush counters you saw earlier with the roundhouse, I don't think you're going to see that a whole lot. RTY trying to already move that spacing back where you can get that crouch strong, that dash up spacing, and that stand fierce to complement that situation.
RTY is already making some adjustments. Watson tried to go for a shimmy, but it didn't pay off.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of walk. Traps. We've seen some. I'm not going to say a lot. We've seen some walk back from RTY. Doesn't want to get scooped. And right now, RTY has shifted into an absolute stance of just being comfortable. I can block all of this. I can take a throw. I don't want to take it, and I'm just going to force the issue with the EX dash punch. Like literally, smallest amount of risk you can have in this game, and some of the greatest reward you can get.
Nice punish there from RTY.
And now Watson Chan just looking completely lost here in the spacing.
Yeah, it seems RTY found his comfort zone. Excuse me. No, it's too far away. One more hit and it's done. Oh, nice shimmy.
Man, and RTY flipping the script in a hurry.
Right back. Good stuff to RTY. Nice try from Watson. Like that dash punch low, man. That would change everything.
Well, Watson has been plagued literally for the last like a million brackets with dropping one horribly crucial combo and it just costing him the set.
Because he had gotten a crush counter as well right before that dash punch low and he didn't get the dash. So,
yep.
You know, it's
I got to kick you off. You got to go play Beansman.
All right, will do.
Special thanks to Dat Vib hanging out on commentary. Shout outs to everybody in chat. Appreciate the sub from Chachi. I'm a couple dollars closer to that coveted TO helicopter. Shadow Ace SRK, thanks for hanging out with us tonight, bro. First time popping in here. Hope things are good. Joining me now on commentary, Mr. Watson Chan. Off stream if you want. Valteria and Ping Warrior and Watson Chan and Smug Yeti, but Watson on commentary. Again, a quick 8-man bracket tonight. We're going to be blasting through it at breakneck speed. Yeah. Unfortunate combo drop.
Yeah.
RTY gets away with it again.
It's whatever, you know. Getting used to the new character, the new stick.
Oh yeah.
That's what we have locals for, you know.
Yep. And that's always the best attitude to have about it. Keep the bigger picture.
Huh?
You know. Oh my God.
No. I didn't set mine up because I didn't feel like we needed it.
It's not about beating the Balrog here at the local. It's about going on the road, beating the Balrog out there. Not about beating the jury here. It's about beating that jury, out there on the road, on the internet, on the CPT, whatever. CPT Midwest, though, doors are officially closed on that tournament. So if you entered, hope you had a good time with it. So Beansman, round 1 against Ping Warrior in a poison mirror match. The stakes about to get the matchup about to get a lot harder here with Cammy, mostly because Poison is going to have to do some hard call-outs in terms of controlling Cammy in the air. But it really comes down to just how solid is Beansman's defense in that he doesn't autopilot to, I'm going to be reversal everything. I'm going to be shift every time I get in the corner. Yeah. And I like that he's being a little bit more present in the neutral. Again, put to the corner pretty quick, but at least putting up a good fight.
I like that he, instead of like trying to anti-air the first dive kick too, he just walked forward and made it punishable.
Yep.
It's like against characters without DPs, and even if you do have a DP, it's still the safer option to deal with.
And it's like, Poison, very strong crouch medium punch in terms of trying to control the air for a lot of characters.
Nice jump out.
At least it can low pro.
Activation. And that should be the round.
Oh man, I just realized, that tracksuit is Atlanta Braves colors.
Oh yeah.
The ATL, that Vit's home away from home, as it were.
I hate this color for the tracksuits because they have like red Crocs.
Oh, well, they're like red clown shoes. Dude, on Kin, for some reason, they're just massive.
Yeah.
It's like he bought like 8 sizes too big and was like, yeah, I'll wear these to a fight. Why not? And hopefully Beansman, takes a note of what happened the last EX heart rate. Let's see.
Oh, gotta see big damage.
Okay. That's not a reset, though. That's just Beansman being not confident. This confirms.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go here. Meterless kill incoming. Good.
Nice.
So, I hope Beansman pays attention to one of Dap's worst habits, and that is crouch teching. So, if he can utilize those 3 blue bars you see there for more EX heart rate, you will get a shimmy.
Yeah.
I promise.
Nice punish.
Yeah, crouch fierce. That's that low whip. Got nerfed in last patch, so a lot more characters can interact with it, which I don't know if it was really so much of a nerf as it was just like a normalization.
Yeah, and even before that, Cammy had a pretty consistent punish against it.
Ooh, okay, Bean's been looking kind of clean right now underneath.
Yo. Ooh, this hurts though.
So go back to mid-screen here, thanks
Next
to the
hit
spiral
kills
arrow nerf.
for Dap. Oh, I don't think he could have super canceled because of the spiral nerf there.
Well, he did light spiral arrow too. I don't think that was heavy.
I think you're right.
I think he was just content to take the one hitter. Beansman looking solid. Definitely did not expect Beansman to put up this big of a wall here, and I'm not trying to downplay Beansman or anything. It's just one of those. The difference in skill, it can be pretty can be pretty grating sometimes. But like I said, Beans, I think, and I was talking to RTY, and you might have to chime in on this. I really feel like Poison's super is worthless. Use those bars for EX heart rate, force the other person to use their red bars, force them to use that V reversal, and take advantage of them not having defense when they need it.
Yeah, I do think, I agree. I think if you ever, for whatever reason, find yourself in a situation where you do have super with Poison, I think the damage is worth it because it resets neutral and puts her back where she excels.
Sure, and I guess I'll put some context on it. Beansman, right now with this character, is in a position where he saves that bar for Wake Up Super. And the Wake Up Super is like, okay, so what? You took 40% off of me, now what are you going to do with no resources?
Yeah. Like, if you're already winning and you get hit by Wake Up Super, it's like, whatever.
I feel like if I were to play Poison, it's such a
nice punish.
It's such a mid-game checkmate scenario to block EX heart rate and B +3, and then you get so much out of that.
Yeah.
You get to see, are they teching? Are they mashing buttons? Are they walking back? Are they going to backdash or something crazy? Are they EXCP?
And if they don't want to guess, then they probably aren't going to get to use their V trigger against you.
Exactly. You mentioned a couple weeks ago how it's like a V bar stealer, as it were. But B's been on his last life here. V shift, looking for a jab. Feels no good. Low forward for the punish. That Vip going to move on. I mean, as I said, we've got a short bracket tonight. Only 8. I say only 8 guys. These are the most important 8 guys in the whole goddamn city. The fact that you guys are coming out every week, showing up, putting the work in, that's what's important here. So it just makes for a fast bracket. So we're gonna move on here. Dat Vip's got a spot in the winners finals. We've got RTY and Riles Barkley coming up next.
Oh, did they switch one to gear or something?
Maybe. I don't know how many people with Guilty Gear.
I want to say there's like
6?
4 or 5,
5?
6. I don't know.
We got 5 Guilty Gear players and more Guilty Gear setups.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I would have played, but I mean, I just felt really unmotivated because normally I'm a big proponent of like play the game as it is, get good at it now. But reading through the patch notes, the game is about to change so drastically tomorrow that I'm just like, oh, I don't really have much motivation to play right now.
You know what I'm looking forward to is when Street Fighter 6 finally comes out, doing another day one impression video.
Yeah.
Like we did for Street Fighter 5, and then 1 year later go back and revisit it.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I'm still gonna flex for eternity. Whenever we were like, who's the most slept on character?
Yeah, we both
and
said
people
Cammy.
were like, Fong. We're just like, okay, thanks for coming out. And both me and Watson are like, Cammy's fucking broke, bro. Like, are you kidding me? Look what this she does.
She got all three defensible DPs, plus 3 stand medium. Every fucking dive kick was plus back then. Like,
no V shift. Nobody knew what to do with the reversal back then.
Yeah, and her V reversal was better back then too.
Plus on block V skill that people were convinced was like a vortex tool. Like, what side is she gonna wind up on?
Yeah,
Did you see what Punko was doing with that shit in the beta?
That actually ended up not being very good though.
No. Well, like probably the weakest part of the character.
Yeah.
But let's get on the match here. We've got RTY probably gonna go straight to Barlog and Riles Barkley representing Luke. So we've seen Riles using V Trigger 2 Luke so far. I don't know. Okay, so he's still using V Trigger 2. So again, the difference, if you're not familiar, everybody's used to seeing the the shotgun, sandblaster, fireball V Trigger that Luke's got. This one is cancel punches into more punches into more punches. So
Yeah. I think Chris CCH definitely made me a believer in that V trigger.
okay.
It's pretty good.
So things to watch out for RTY, saw in Watson's set, that crouch strong spacing. So good to set up spacing traps, -4 dash punches because Capcom doesn't know how to balance anything. And then, you've got to watch out for Balrog spacing with crouch strong, spacing with stand fierce, and then the forward dash can jump up on you. So Riles Barkley, kind of buffering a move on the back end, that stand roundhouse, looking to kind of fish for a crush counter. Oh, looking for a little whip punish there. Got to cancel it to make that thing safe. No medium punch from RTY on the backside. Tight frame traps, trying to test it out. EX dash punch. Oh, caught him low. Unable to capitalize. Luke, one of the best damage, on paper, damage conversions off low forward in the game.
Yeah.
Up there with Karn, Kanzuki, and now Jury.
Yeah, and Abigail. Still.
And Abigail. yeah, if you forget about Abigail. Here we go. Oh, man, Riles Barkley is just letting, every single opportunity. RTY has this, aura about him, and this has been ever since Season 1. People just drop stuff against him that they don't, drop in 100 million years. And one of those things where RTY is like,
Barrow's a stressful character to play against, dude.
I made you do that. I made you do that. Low strong confirmed, looks good, into the target combo. Take him all the way to the corner. Riles Barkley looking for a corner man of his own right now. Got a 50% life lead to try to make up here. Full stock bar here. Plus on block here. What's RTY got?
Big crossover. Hard to challenge at that spacing. Nice anti-air. Would like to see a DP though. I know Riley's he's still not where he would like to be with his DP reactions.
I like RTY answering right back with a low forward dash low.
Speaking of players improving though, I was pretty impressed with Ryan's play against Riley earlier.
Yeah, it was solid. It looked like it was a complete cohesive game plan and just kind of got out experienced in the end.
Yeah.
All right, game 1, RTY. So the thing is already had it up. So Riles Barkley got a few key opportunities to cash in on damage, just wasn't able to seal it in. And again, he's been on V-Trigger 1 basically. This is the first time I've ever seen him use V-Trigger 2. So little bit, might just be a little bit of growing pains.
Yeah.
+2 here. I gotta have it. You saw a throw last time, and man, look at RTY putting a pin in it. He saw, he's like, last time you went for that cross up, I'm gonna backdash, set up for that anti-air spacing. We're taking you back to the corner. EXT. And if you're RTY, you're like, you know what? I went for the overhead. You had to spin the meter to send a point here. Here we go.
Hurts.
Some low forward damage right there. Like I said, punches into punches.
Yeah.
RTY getting caught back here. And the stuns here. Meterless damage incoming.
That's what makes that V-Trigger so good. You get so much more off the low forward. Not that low forward DP is really good for Luke too, though. That's what he gets normally. Never has to worry about it dropping because it's only one hit.
One hit, yeah, it doesn't really mess with the scaling a whole lot. So Riley kind of hit and miss when it comes to, okay, Espada, are you watching? There was a huge conversation on Twitter earlier this week about the auto spacing of that button right there.
The Stamian punch?
Yeah, as a way to spacing frame trap people.
Oh, yeah.
And Tegra and him were going at it on Twitter, man. They were not happy. All right, here comes the party maker, as it was coined by Depp. Neutral jump trying to scout out a dash punch a la Street Fighter 4 style. Look at that big roundhouse saying, what's up? +2.
That is so ballsy to challenge when Balrog is V-Trigger.
If this young lad, Watson Chan, does not throw him on a plus, I'm going to lose my mind. All right, Riles Barkley answering back, though. But again, don't give RTY time to adapt. He's going to flip a switch and bring it right back to you.
I think there's a new hottest boy ever in town.
I'm bleeding to so much.
He's still going.
He's the principal. He's the principal.
Wow, what a round of Street Fighter 5.
Christ almighty, dude. All right. So that's probably the hardest part about this matchup for Luke to deal with is trying to punish unspaced dash punch. Again, even though that jab does move him forward,
He doesn't really get a ton off of it.
Okay.
He gets the target combo, but it's
oh
like
no,
not really
Riley trying to look spicy right now, but RTY is ringing the bell here over the
I
top.
find
One more mix.
those kinds of, as I say when I did that in my set.
Oh yeah, no.
Usually
you didn't
those
get a
kinds of
meterless.
risks are not worth it against Rayshawn, because he's usually very patient in situations like that. But I don't know. I just kind of had to read when I did it.
Oh, is he gonna go low? And then next hit kills though.
Yeah, from either player.
Yeah, trying to catch forward movement there with that EX Sandblaster.
And Riley on set point, getting trigger back for all the times they aren't interacting.
Yep. Got to take damage to take that V-trigger away. Unsafe. One more touch here. Just trying to chip away. RTY. Oh, and catches the max range overhead.
Yeah. Good set.
Yeah, solid stuff. And the thing is, like, if the thing about Luke is like, he had to hit those one button confirms. That was the difference maker right there. So you saw a lot of rust on Riley's side, missing those crucial confirms in round one, tightening up, bringing it back, and just trying to steamroll over Balrog.
Yeah.
So Riley will move on to winners finals against that. But before we get that, I think we're down to just one setup here tonight. So Valtteri and Ping Warrior are playing. Can we get Watson, Chan, and Smug Yeti on stream? Thanks to Watson hanging out. We'll get him and Smug Yeti back on stream for losers round one. And this is a double elimination bracket, so we have not seen the end of RTY. He will be back on. Never one to take those losses lying down. Watson Chain. And again, my name is Robbie V. We're broadcasting live from Game Cafe in Independence, Missouri. Check them out on the internet, playgamecafe.com. Number one stop shop for everything tabletop, card games, miniatures, everything, man. You can see these board games behind me. We're downstairs in the basement. We're going to be here till about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. The owner lets us sit down here and play. So once this bracket's over, we just grind all night. And the way the Street Fighter format goes is we got bracket this week. We'll have dojo next week. That's just a free play session. You come out, grind sets all night. So the idea here is the brackets are the homework. You get bodied tonight, go home and practice. Come back to the dojo, take what you got bodied at, practice that at the dojo. Use that as your homework. You do well on the homework, come to the bracket, succeed, rinse, repeat for all time until we are all skeletons in the ground. So anyways, like I said, if you want to get involved with Kansas City fighting games, check us out, facebook.com/group/KCFGC, Smug Yeti Jury. And I don't know who we're going to see with Watson. I might be a jury mirror. I hope not. I'm so tired of seeing this.
Let me hear your sweet scream.
Joining me now in commentary, Mr. Riles Barkley.
Wow, the ear button.
Let me hear your
Hey,
sweet
Riley.
scream.
Hello, hello. Howdy, howdy.
Making that V-trigger 2 look pretty good. Taking any inspiration from Chris CCH? Or is this all? It's all Riles Barkley. It's all Riles Barkley.
No, I've seen a lot of Luke.
Watson coined this. He's giving this to you. He said, might be a new hottest boy in Kansas City.
That is a honor from Mr. Watson Chan. Oh my God.
All right, Watson Chan in the schoolgirl. No, okay.
No.
Okay, Watson Chan in the Capcom colors. So I'll put Smug Yeti.
Nice dash check by Watson. We gotta flip him.
I got you. Oh,
Back
Watson.
throw for the kill.
Watson
Wow.
is in losers, but
I didn't think that it was going to, that back throw was going to kill. I forgot Jury's got, what, like 975?
Something like that. I mean, she's got too much for what she do. Oh, this is Redifer's PlayStation. I was like, whose dojo is this?
Oh, yeah, ready first. Yeah, it looks just like his room, you know? Got the arcade cab.
Oh, yeah. So, a little fact about the pinwheel. It is punishable if you block it crouching. It is -3 if you are standing.
Which is kind of weird.
You'd
think it'd be the other way around because of center hitbox.
Yeah. Usually, you know, if you're going by like Street Fighter 4 rules or even like a couple moves in Street Fighter 5, usually when you're crouching, it's more advantageous on block than if you're stand blocking. So Watson can take game number 1. I know these guys played a pretty long set the other night online, and I mentioned, you know, telling Red in the face about joining our Facebook group. But we also have Facebook chats for pretty much every single active game in Kansas City, Street Fighter included. -4, no response. So it's like, you know, we've seen a Poison Mirror already, and it's like, how does Poison fight Poison? How does Jury fight Jury? You really don't see a whole lot of, not a lot of Fuha charges so far. But I will point out about that string right there. Crouch like kick, crouch jab, Fuha.
Nice punish on the charge.
Plus on block, also a frame trap. Oh man,
just missed it.
And -2, so Watson getting in the way with a little back throw. No DP in the
Landed
corner.
on the fireball.
There's a lot of people in Kansas City sick right now. I hope you guys just get better, man. Kong not feeling good tonight. J-Spot's wife not feeling good tonight. Chachi, Redifer.
Yeah. It's an interesting time in case of just nice punish on the charge again.
Yeah, and that's the biggest conditioning tool right there. What you're seeing, the string from Watson there is stand medium punch, crouch medium kick, +3 stand medium punch. You can stagger that, you can walk behind it, and basically you're just gonna hammer stand medium punch, stand medium punch, stand medium punch until you get a feel that the person is walking back, and then you're gonna clip them with that low forward and convert into full damage. Nice, Watson Chan checking that forward movement. Riley mentioned it earlier already. That crouch medium punch into his unchin.
Oh no, missed input, probably negative edge.
There's been a couple times tonight where I think people have gotten caught thinking, did you really just do that?
Yeah.
I forget, this isn't the Capcom color. This is the X-Men color. This is like Cyclops or something.
Yeah, this guy.
It's both. It's she looks like Cable. When she's got the eye glowing, she's like Cable. Look at Smug Yeti absolutely running the gambit right now with that +3 on hit pinwheel. So I mentioned earlier, it's like you get hit by the pinwheel.
Nice interrupt by Smug Yeti.
He goes for that overhead that could have cost him on a whiff punish here. Man, Watson Chan really putting bet in the farm right now. You will not wake up DP.
Oh, and caught him walking back, but he missed the confirm. One hit from both these players, and Smug Yeti letting the big heavy kick rip. Pop injury right in the mouth.
She's like, every time I use my stand roundhouse, my feet get sweaty.
Shut up. Just stop.
You're like, gross, Jerry. Stop. Ooh, a lot of sweat on that crush counter. A lot of grease on that forward throw.
Oh man, we're getting the low forwards, but it's not confirmed yet.
Could
Could be PS4, you know. Could be a lot of stuff.
Man.
And the EXDP that man.
2 bars here, a lot of Fuha charges. It should be dead. Got the extended combo. Again,
Wasn't even over yet.
You think about, you know, one of the biggest things that the general public recommended, or like you would see this discourse happen a lot, is how do we buff Jury? Jury obviously is a fan favorite character coming from Super Street Fighter 4. People were like, let's give her the Hakan treatment and let her start with all of her Fuhas. Can you imagine how crazy that character would be now with the buffs? So RTY is playing Guilty Gear right now, so we're going to have Watson Chan back on. Can I get Watson Chan and Beansman? We're just going to keep cruising through loser side here.
Chan and D-Beam.
But that would be irresponsible. If
Oh
that
yeah,
were
to
the
start
case.
with all charges? Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of that. I mean, the character is really good.
Yo.
Don't want to say busted, because whatever. Because I play Luke, I get it. But no, Jury is really strong this
Well,
season.
speaking of Luke, I've been asking people, you know, as they've got on stream, what are your any early? Give me one early thought about Street Fighter 6.
High hopes.
High hope.
I have, but it's also looking really good. Like, me and Dapper talking about this earlier before the tournament started. Like, if you compare like the Street Fighter 5 trailers that came out and all the stuff they're releasing at the time like if you compare the two, like Street Fighter 6 looks so far along compared to where 5 is at. Like right now, if you go on the website, they already have all the new mechanics written out. They have like all of like the character stuff like written down already,
Yeah.
and just like so much about the game already like we know. And it's like what they put out, like the trailer, was it last week?
Yeah, I mean,
it's just been hearing
I wonder
so
if
much about
we
it
might be
every
on
day.
we might be on pace to get a new character every week.
That would be sick. That would be tight.
And like it would be very I would be very I don't know if jealousy is the word I'd use, but if they are on this pace, I'm willing to bet there will be a playable version of 6 at EVO this year.
Probably, yeah.
Because there was a playable version of it at EVO in 2015.
If
That
not
had the
if not a playable
Ken build
version,
on it.
they'll probably announce a beta. I would assume.
Yeah, something like that. All right, so Beansman, Poison, Watson Chan on jury, back on it. This jury looks like a cake decoration. So
Decoration?
yeah,
Oh,
so
because chocolate.
it's like kind of like chocolate, kind of got some berry look to it. It's like a wild berry Pop Tart, but like with chocolate on top of it.
Oh yeah.
That actually kind of sounds fire. I don't know about you. So V-Skill 1, Watson Chan's played this matchup with Beansman quite a lot. He's like, I think V-Skill 1 works well to get around a lot of whip. It's basically a free damage if she ever does the whip store. So that's one thing to keep in mind if you're a jury main and you are, annoyed by the poison matchup. V-Skill 1 is your friend. And you kind of see Beansman pinned to the ground here. Not a whole lot of offense, not a whole lot of interaction on his end. Getting just kind of chewed up here. Got to find a way to get some damage. But when he doesn't take very much to get right back into the game.
I would say one of the things I like about Beansman is probably his commitment to defend. I was playing him a lot earlier, and his defense I was having a hard time trying to break him open.
Yeah. And but as you say that, you can only block so long before the other player is going to get a whiff of that down back. And what you want to think about is not the fact that they are just blocking. How are they blocking? Are they doing delay buttons? Are they trying to walk away?
Just like that, you got to cobble the delay button.
Yeah, or are they just blocking? But that's something you have to learn through all these conditioning. So these defensive or these offensive strings.
Missed the DP.
Man, and Watson confident on his offense, doesn't need to guess during the EX heart rate. Little delay jab here, +3. But, good to use V-reversal right there because Watson has the corner. Almost gives it away, though.
Oh, in the shimmy.
Ah,
Could be some good damage.
Great damage, yeah, absolutely. And now, Beansman can kind of chill for a second. But he's going to walk right back into range. I like that better than just walking back blindly, though.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, trying to activate there, but wasn't ready for the jump.
Beansman can still get an if Beansman can get an activate super, he can win. He can still kill.
I don't know about that activate.
Oh, okay. Oh, just got Jun jabbing. Already have seen Watson Chan check forward dashes a couple times tonight with that crouch medium punch. So not something you want to get into the habit of. Dat mentioned it earlier. Some players throwing out buttons that are negative on block and thinking they can kind of steal a turn back. You can do that, but just got to understand at home, there's a lot of conditioning that goes into it. You got to be a lot of confidence in that decision making. Otherwise, you are going to give up more than you're going to gain.
Big crush counter on the whip coming out. Just barely got it.
V-skill stocked. No more whip stance here. That being said, though, we haven't really seen a lot of stance whip even when it doesn't have V-skill 1 stocked. So the Beansman's got to be thinking a little bit faster in the neutral. When does he get spacing to do that? When is it not a good spot to do that? It can't just be one mode of sit still and hope this player keeps jumping into my crouch medium punch.
And also got to be careful about when trying to do the EX whip to plus. He's V-reversal every single time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Beansman can start throwing that.
Throwing the fake.
Watson Chan kind of shaking his head a little bit on that drop combo. That's like day one stuff.
-4.
And again, look at the decision-making process, right, for Beansman. You're going to EX Love Me Tender on the way in, which is punishable block, like Ryan exactly said. Would that have won you the match? Would that have given you advantage? More than likely not.
Good punish.
Nice. So
It's time to needy.
right here, Beansman needs to make a choice. V reversal away, or Wow. Yeah, that's a punish too. That's not that wasn't just Watson Chain being random. He either needs to use these bars to do EX, and at this point it doesn't matter. Watson Chain is so far ahead. When I started talking though, there was an opportunity where Beansbean could have started laying on the pressure to try and take those red bars away from Jury. But at this point in the match, Watson Chain is going to be reversal literally everything to be in the lead and stay in the lead. So Watson Chain will move on, might get a run back depending on the winner of this next match with RTY and Valteria. But it looks like RTY is playing
Guilty Gear.
Is he in bracket right now?
I think so, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna wait. We're gonna take a 2-minute break here. Probably not even that. I'll come back and talk about some Street Fighter 6 stuff. So RTY is in a Guilty Gear bracket right now. When we come back, we'll have Valteria and RTY loser side. Top of the shop. More Street Fighter coming up next. Don't go anywhere. Guys, we are back. Not quite back, just me. My name is Robbie V. We're broadcasting live from Game Cafe. This is Top in the Shop for June 9th, 2022. Joining me on commentary is Mr. Dat Vip.
Hello, guys.
What
Back
up?
again. So, Robbie, while we're waiting on Rayshawn versus Watson Chan, I wanted to ask you, what are your thoughts about Street Fighter 6?
I choose not to have any thoughts, and that's because I don't I don't have a my thing is like I don't have any control on the outcome of what the game is, so I'm just gonna let it be its own thing. Specifically in Street Fighter 5, I didn't play any of the betas.
Really?
I didn't touch it. I did the location test at Evo 15 because I could play Ken.
Yeah.
I didn't play any of the betas. I didn't sign up for any of the betas. Like,
I see.
the first time I legitimately played Street Fighter V was February 16th, 2016 when the game dropped. So
Okay.
and I'm gonna take that approach to this game too, just because it's like, you know, today as a culture or whatever, you know, we are preyed upon by bigger companies on the idea of hype. We want you to get hyped.
Yeah.
We put scenes at the end of Marvel movies to get you hyped, so you'll go on the internet and type all your
Yeah,
stupid
say,
shit.
oh my goodness, what's gonna happen?
Yeah,
Can't wait for
And they try to, you try to get in this. You don't want to get in this mindset that what I think is best, but my opinion isn't just an opinion; it's a fact.
Yeah.
If I think that Ken looks stupid
It's
in
a
Street
bit
Fighter
toxic.
6, then if you disagree with me, I'm gonna block you. Right?
It
So
is
it's
a bit toxic.
So it's like I just kind of, I kind of I'll put Street Fighter 6 at like, arm's length. You know, I
I think
I've
you just
seen
have
it.
an open an open mind.
Yeah,
basically.
because it's Street Fighter 6 is not going to be Street Fighter 5. It's not going to be Street Fighter 4. It's not going to go back to Third Strike. It's not going to be
Correct.
Alpha. It's not going to be
like
Super
each
Turbo.
version of Street Fighter has been its own game, and as you can tell, like even the veterans who were good in Street Fighter 4, when they picked up Street Fighter 5, it was like, so this is the thing though, you have several people who think Street Fighter 5 is actually a better game than Street Fighter 4,
Well,
but then you also have people who are like, no, I miss playing the old version of the game, and that's always going to happen.
So this is what I expect will happen between 5 to 6, and this is going to be different from what happened from 4 to 5. Street Fighter 4 was all about the setup. Do
Correct.
you know the setup? Do you know
Yeah,
how to defend the
vortex.
setup? Do you
Option selects.
You know how to do option select, stuff like that. So everything, for the most part, I'm speaking about the mid to kind of upper mid level players. Transitioning from 4 to 5 was a bit of a could be kind of rocky for some people,
Yeah.
myself included, because I was used to forward throw. I'm gonna do a DP safe setup, blah 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 blah. And what Street Fighter V has done so well, and what it is preparing for the future generations of the game, is the core elements of what makes fighting games solid: conditioning, frame data, mechanics.
Yeah, so
I think that Street Fighter 6 will feel more like Street Fighter 5 Part 2 than it will feel like a completely different game.
I'll be honest with you. The reason why I stopped playing Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was to get away from all of the vortexes and all the nonsense. The game plays for you instead of you playing the game, and that's why Street Fighter 5 appealed to me more, because I felt like I have more control of the game, and like I'm playing against the opponent more so than playing against the game.
And what's this, Abigail?
Yeah,
or Cody?
Yeah. There are a few exceptions, but anyways,
That's what I think is I think that Street Fighter 5 is going to be the basis for all future Capcom fighting games.
I
And
agree.
it's a good thing, by the way.
I agree.
Because I think that if you took a week 1 Street Fighter 5 player and put them against a week 1 Street Fighter 4 player, I would expect the Street Fighter 5 player to win, because they're going to know things like frame data matters, conditioning matters, the mechanics matter. The Street Fighter 4 player is probably just going to try and run the same setup over and over again until they die. All right, so I got to see a little bit of this kind of sneak peek before the tournament started. These guys warmed up. RTY on Chun-Li, Valkyria on Guile. We already saw, we've seen both these guys opt for these characters already tonight, but they also play a lot of Street Fighter together, so you might see some unorthodox stuff when it comes to this matchup. I mentioned Valkyria. This seems like a good transition.
nice punish.
I like Valkyria on Guile more than I like Valkyria on Zeku, because I think that Zeku is one of the hardest characters in the entire game to play.
And Valkyria is used to playing with charge characters anyway, because his main is Zurian. So I think sticking with that type of archetype will probably work better for him in the long run.
Yeah, and just charge characters in general, just you're more inclined to have a little bit better defense. RTY opting with the V skill too. A lot of damage incoming here. Double flash.
What's the setup here? Blocks the overhead.
Yeah, but I always say, give yourself a chance to win. Guile doesn't need to make those kinds of risks to close out a round. He can literally just be a wall, stand in front of you, or crab walk in front of you.
Nice
Good
interruption.
interrupt. Yeah, absolutely. That is only going to be a true string on activation. Everything else is going to have a gap, or it's going to be -2, the Kikuko. Back and forth here, a little bit of neutral. So Valteria slowly walking himself into the corner. Nice jump up there, say hello with a plus frame button. So now what I'd like to see Valteria do on offense here.
Oh, no, that's not a combo unless it's counter hits.
Yeah, what I want to see Valteria do now, he's got the dash up stand medium punch. I want to see him dash up upside down kick.
Yeah.
Like, evolve that faucet of the game to get a bigger net reward.
I agree, but R2Y got him stuck in the corner now. Using that stand heavy punch.
Yep.
Chun-Li's favorite button.
Here we go.
It's going to be a combo to super. Yes, it is. Go ahead and take the round. I always say spend that cash if you get the round.
But the thing is like, I think that RTY had such a dominant round in neutral.
True, that he probably could have won without spinning meter.
Yeah, the optimal combo in that situation is jump normal, crouch fierce, Hazunshin, stand jab leg, stand jab, bird kick. And I'm still always mystified at how people do standing normals into charge motions. Like, because Street Fighter 4, that was really hard. I understand like it's not as hard in Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, because the buffering in this game is so easy now. It's like it's pretty much non-existent. I feel like the charge time is non-existent in this game.
I remember watching K-Brad do close stand roundhouse with Chun-Li into spinning bird kick and being like, how? He's like, oh, you don't know I don't got those. Mike Ross.
It's a very nice K-Brad impression.
Here we go, double flash all the way up. Valteria doing pretty well so far.
Yeah, but now he just put himself into the corner. I don't like this one for Valteria.
Well, you know, to take a page out of the Legend Dimensions book, Giles sometimes is the strongest character in the game when his back is to the wall.
Dominion is definitely the king of that.
Yeah, 100%.
Nice. He could have went straight into super. Nice anti-air though. Good stuff from RTY.
Talking about Dominion, he was a pretty avid jury player in season 1. And hit him and his brother Kraymore.
Yeah, Kraymore, I know him.
I think they were both playing jury, I believe, in Street Fighter 5. So I was like, oh man, they're gonna be down like that.
Yeah, Dominion did play Gal when Gal came out as DLC, but it wasn't his Gal, so
yeah,
I
it wasn't
can
his guy.
understand.
The only guy really doing anything in season 1 was Knuckle Dew.
Yeah. Yep, Knuckle Dew.
So I like Valteria kind of mixing up some of the air sonic booms. Have to be careful though. I think that Chun-Li can punish air sonic boom if it's close enough with EX legs on block.
Probably.
Because it's not as safe as a Sonic Cross, which is the V skill 1, or a regular sonic boom is even.
Yeah. If I'm Valteria right now, I would do EX boom to catch RTY off guard.
No,
because
I was just gonna say that. I was like, a lot of people who play Guile. Sometimes they try to save their meter for EX Flash Kick. EX Sonic Boom is almost a horizontal beat.
Yeah.
Like how fast that it comes out, it knocks back.
Yeah, it's essentially his other V reversal in my opinion.
Yeah,
because it gives him more space.
Yeah, and if they block it, well, no, they're in Flare Plus and it's time to go to work.
Yeah, like right there.
Also more back fierce punch too, or neutral, or
True.
back fierce punch. Kiss the ring.
You gotta hold your ground. Like with Gal, you can't always walk back, so you gotta hold your ground.
Doing a pretty good job right now. Good little frame trap there, fierce, or strong to jab on the ground.
No anti-air there, but no worries.
There you go, kiss the ring, baby.
Yeah, hold your space, hold your space.
And again, this is kind of a different type of pressure than Valteria is used to with Urien. A lot of Urien's up close pressure was either like a double stand medium punch or stand light kick tick throw.
Yeah.
Guile has to be a little bit more mobile and not so used to skipping neutral with EX shoulder or EX knees. But again, as Dap said, that's where EX Sonic Boom comes in, man.
True that. Yeah, RTY was content with the stand heavy punch with Chun-Li for a while, but now Valteria though, he worked his way out of the corner.
And the thing is, like, if Valteria goes back and watches this video, what he needs to understand is that little rally of offense was great. And he did it when he activated V-Trigger. It's like, but he hasn't used his V-Trigger yet. Yeah. So it's like, you can play like that all the time and prove that it's effective. Now just throw EX on.
Oh, he can cancel that now. I think that's a buff. Isn't that a buff? Cancel his heavy kick or kicks into.
Yeah, in the V-Trigger too. Yeah. Oh man, upside down kick.
Oh my goodness, that was a whip punish right. Oh my god. Just throw it out there. Just throw it out there. Just do it, man.
That would have been dangerous because, even though it wouldn't have been, I don't think, punishable for Rayshawn, he could have just supered for Chip and it would have been over.
Yeah, I think, Valteria was like, look, man, it's do or die.
All right, let's see what Devin can do at the corner.
Okay.
Dang. You want to do down forward heavy kick, eagle kick. Will he bite on it? Delay,
Okay.
I like it. Okay.
Oh man.
You know, notice that Valteria did one delay frame to try to, you know, just to see if the EX SBK was coming, and then answered right back with the button.
Yeah, I feel like after he blocks one stand heavy punch from Chun-Li, yeah, yes, boom. That's what I was gonna say. Good stuff.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
it's
too,
just-
like I'd like to see,
There he goes.
I like to see RTY try to opt for more of a fireball game too. You know, Chun-Li can kind of match booms at some point. Big jump in here, absolutely take the throw.
All right, just hold it, hold it. There was no reason to jump there.
Okay,
Yeah, he's still good though. Nice, there he goes.
that's what I'm talking
EX
about.
Boom.
EX boom is such
very
a
good.
is such a you know FU button. You know, I compare it. I would compare it to like Balrog EX dash straight. As fast as it comes out.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sorry, but
It's
like
basically a red light for
Yeah.
opponents is like, look, man, you just can't keep walking up on me.
yeah, and you're not going to like you're not gonna super around that. You're not gonna Hazunshin over it. You're not gonna slide under it, down for medium punch. It just comes out too fast, and it's not reliable to try and rely on that. But looks like RTY back to the drawing board for the second time tonight, opting for the Balrog pick. He said, "Okay, playtime's over. I'm not going out of this tournament like this.
Yeah,
Nobody gets free wins on my watch."
indeed. I wonder if Rayshawn would take this. I am curious if I would not be here, will he still be using Balrog right now? I think
Yeah.
he would. I think he would be
He
using
almost
Chun-Li
lost to
still.
Watson.
Or maybe maybe he's that motivated to win that he will switch no matter what.
Rayshawn's always done this.
He will
Anytime
always
he's ever
switch to
played
win.
a sub in bracket, and if he loses a game, he always goes
He
right
goes
back
to the main.
goes to
Hey,
the main.
look, man. I give him kudos to actually playing the side character. I hardly ever play side characters in tournament. I'll do it for fun and whatnot. I did try Ken a couple of top-end shots ago, but
Well, Valteria on V skill 2 now, or V skill 1, so the Sonic Cross, and actually doing really well so far in this matchup. And you would think that this is a matchup that Guile would excel in.
Yeah.
Balrog V skill 1 still does a really, really strong job of
yeah,
navigating
right
around
there,
Sonic booms.
yeah, just go right there, and the V skill just goes right through the boom.
And this is going to be a whole lot of RTY saying, like, look, Devin, I played with you a billion times before. Like, when you know a shimmy's coming, it's because they've seen it 10,000 times before. So a little note, too, about,
Oh my goodness, nice patience from Valteria
yeah,
there.
but he missed that dash punish, and RTY going to slide up for a forward throw.
Nice roundhouse.
And the thing is like, you know, Balrog has such a consistent way to navigate the fireball game here. You would think it would put Guile out of his comfort zone to have to do more forward-moving offense, but surprise, Guile is almost just as effective up close as he is far away.
Nice back heavy punch.
Yeah, stop walking so far out of that range, and yeah, more of the kiss the ring button.
Yeah, I think the way, so what Valteria needs to learn is the way to get people to bite on that upside down kick. You gotta throw him. You gotta keep throwing him. Even if he takes the throw, you gotta keep doing it at least twice. That way, the next time you do it in that position, in that situation, that upside down kick will hit. Like, you know it's gonna hit.
No. All right, so coming up next, we've got Dap Vip and Rouse Barkley winners final. Shout outs to Dap hanging out on commentary. After this match, we're going to have a run back between Ray Sean and Watson in the loser side, and we're going to finish up the tournament here pretty quick. 9:40 p.m. here in the Midwest. Joining me now on commentary, Mr. Watson Chan.
What's up?
Can I get Dap Vip and Rouse Barkley winners final? 3 out of 5.
I don't want to play against Boxer again.
Well, too bad.
Yeah,
Maybe don't be so good. You won't have to. Or just beat him the first time.
yeah, you're right.
Okay, so we've got Rouse Barkley. So this is the winners finals round. Our winners finals set, a 3 out of 5 here. Winner will go to grand finals, where they will play the winner of losers finals. You're watching Top of the Shop. This is Kansas City's Street Fighter / fighting game local. We don't just have Street Fighter here tonight. We got Tekken set up over on the side. We got a Guilty Gear bracket running concurrently. So if you're, into other fighting games, come check us out. Plenty of opportunity to get some games in. But right now we are not here nor there. We are Cammy versus Luke. So a little bit of background here for Riley. Cammy has kind of always been his demon.
Yeah.
Every single character he has played has either has lost to Cammy or has had a difficult time fighting the character. His tournament mains being Alex, then G, and now Luke. Luke probably the best equipped beyond all those characters to fight Cammy for obvious reasons, but still kind of that mental static of, do I overthink this dive kick situation? Do I try to dragon punch something? And now I'm dead.
Yeah.
Which is usually the case for everybody playing against Cammy. It's why did I think that anti-iron was a good idea? Riles, Barkley, Luke, Dap, Vip, Cammy, winners finals, 3 out of 5 sets. J-Spot in the house. Glad he's feeling better. I don't know, there's like a lot of weird summer sickness going on right now.
Yeah, there really is.
Kong is sick, Redifer is sick, Chachi is sick.
Well, I heard COVID cases are like spiking again to the surprise
yeah,
of literally no one.
It's not going away. Yeah, we're not done yet. Get vaccinated. Keep your fellow fighting game players safe. Both these characters having their stand medium kicks nerfed to -4. I don't know if you want to call it nerf or just normalization.
Yeah.
Either way, I doubt we're going to see
you
either.
ain't punishing those buttons.
No,
anyway.
I don't think. As I said, we're not going to see either one of these buttons get punished. But there's a big sweep getting punished. Riles Barkley straight to the corner here. A little bit of gray life on the back end. Dap Vip letting him get out of the corner for free though.
Yeah.
Nice interruption.
Had the cross up too, but the stand heavy push moved Cammy forward just enough to avoid it. Riley poking it out, building the gray life, but nice confirm from Dap.
The way that Luke does stand medium kick, it looks like what you would see from like an 8th grader on a playground.
Yeah.
Like if you run into this, you ran into it. It's your fault.
Yeah.
You're not hurt. You're not hurt. Don't tell mom. It's okay. Like this is my special move.
Big delay tech from Riley.
This should be the round.
Let's see some damage.
Yeah. Always got to make it hurt as much as possible when Cammy misses a confirm like that.
Yep. And you got to use that as the Cammy player. You can't let that get
Damage and the corner carry in
You're
there.
not done yet.
You're like one more hit to no, you're just stunned.
How hot is the boy? How hot is the boy?
Wow, he dropped that though.
No, I think he did it on purpose because he did it last time and caught Dap waking up on buttons.
Yeah, he definitely used to do that with
What
G
a whip
lot,
punish.
So I wouldn't be surprised.
Man, both these players looking a little bit.
Not quite punishable on the dive kick, but I think that one was negative.
So riddle me this, Street Fighter V balance. Why is it that Riles Barkley is missing 30% health and got V-trigger before Cammy's missing her entire health bar?
Well, because she got hit by 2 Luke combos, and the second one stunned her.
Yeah. I remember back before they nerfed crush counter damage, it'd be one of those things where it's like, I'm getting my ass beat. Why does this other character have V-trigger before me? Because, Ken with 3 bars.
Yeah.
It'd be like, oh, Cammy's got V-trigger now in Season 2. Oh, okay. Good confirm there. So again, like I said, Dap Vip can't get flustered there on that misconfirm in round 1. There we go. Back to basics, back to fundies, back to fundamentals. Don't touch.
That one's going to be a punishable one, though.
Riley's spacing that jump medium kick really well. He was doing it in his match against Ray Sean.
That being said, that can get cross-cut, but it will blow up Cammy back medium punch at that range.
Yeah, so the evolution here would be Riles Barkley needs to create frame advantage and then go for shimmy. And man, Dap Vip trying to be very patient with how he applies this V-trigger. Does not want to throw it away on some dive kicks because he knows Riles Barkley's got the V-shift in the back chamber. Now doesn't need to use it. Let's go straight into it. We're going to see a... Ooh, got him
with the okie doke. Looks like most of us, myself included, are not used to playing against that trigger. So probably going to see that a lot tonight.
So I mentioned the Espada Integra Discord, or the conversation, argument, whatever you want to call it. And Integra was talking about how basically brain dead Luke's auto spacing trap is off that button right there. And I'm watching this happen. Cammy has one of the longest confirmable crouch medium kicks in the game. And Riles Barkley is still able to auto whiff punish a lot of that Vip's counter poking.
Yeah.
Guess her game.
And the guess was right, but now trigger not going to be a factor.
Yeah, there's no way you're getting this back. Oh, DP.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, right. You know, Watson mentioned earlier in his set with Rayshawn is Riley really has. I would even go as far as to call it a mental block against dragon punching.
Yeah.
Like he is more. Is he capable of doing it? Absolutely. Does he? I don't know. It's like he freezes.
Yeah, well, also, this character, Cammy, is even players that are, like, confident in their Dragon Punch reactions, Cammy will still make you second guess them.
Oh yeah, I know, 100%. This is a bad example of it, but it was like, you know, even earlier. So again, there is whiffed buttons into space and trap.
Throw. Nice side switch.
I think Riley got away with that jump medium kick into throw. I think he was expecting Dap just to hold down back on the target combo. Dap now looking extra strong here
This
in
should be the
game
kill.
3.
Oh no, he did the wrong. If he did medium spiral, I'm sorry, light spiral into EXDP, I'm pretty sure that would have killed. He did the wrong combo there, unfortunately. And now, Riles Barkley gonna get a second chance. Next hit kills. Dap not biting on the shimmy attempt though. Little obvious on it.
That was definitely a crucial moment for both these players. You know that Dap can wake up DP. You know that wake up DP will kill you if you are wrong. So Riles Barkley opts for the quote-unquote safe option for the shimmy, and Dap, again, Dap is very prone to throw teching. Didn't go for it that time. So, hey, like I said, very much, I know that you know that he knows that I know type of mindset going into the Street Fighter. That's what you like to see. Underscore in action here. Random errant hooligan working out for Killer Bee Cammy. Here comes more damage, just kidding, teched away.
Nice anti-air.
Is it though? Because that goes back to Watson's comment earlier. That's a dive kick. You're getting chewed right now.
Yeah, but you know, it worked.
Mix. You knew the throw. See, look at that space.
Nice.
Hey, there's some Dragon Punch damage. Hey,
Big
there's some shamash.
This hurts.
This shimmaroo damage. Go for EXDP. That's okay.
Yeah.
You take that.
Yeah.
Nice job. Dap has been on point, checking those charged knuckles all night, or at least so far in this set, which can definitely be kind of a deer in the headlights situation. The setup for that is if you see him, you whiff a button, and then you immediately are timed for V-shift.
Yeah. And look at it. All this neutral, Cammy's V-trigger is draining away.
Yep.
Luke's is filling back up.
Yeah, and the thing is, I don't know this V-trigger well enough to know how many punches he's got in there. I'm going to say,
Nice
okay, so 2 more? So for every half bar, he gets 2 punches. So 4 punches total?
Yeah.
Nice.
That
And
combo gonna take
clock,
his V-trigger away though.
clock is going to be a factor here. Watson Chan, Riles Barkley
Yep.
with a full stick of beater. That you're just going to dash up and throw. Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, gonna put himself on match point.
I was gearing up in my seat for this to be a down to the wire explosion, and it certainly wasn't. So that's how it happens.
Yeah,
Riles
mental
Barkley.
step working a little too much for Riley at the end of that round, but we'll see if he can make some adaptations. Big whip punish. Doesn't get a lot off of that button though.
Damn, what a drop. What a gift, and then that bit gets away with it. Riles Barkley might be under a little bit of stress right now. Dropping the easy stuff. Here comes that bit with a nice clean confirm on the feet of Riles Barkley. Riles Barkley right back into it though too. Nice convert. Nice, no fear. Last time again, EXDP. Got a little bit too greedy on that one though. And that's
But the XDP of his own, and that hurts. That said, he might have enough trigger to kill off 1 hit, but it doesn't matter. Dap lands the clean jump in on match point.
Yep.
Going to grand finals.
Again, I'm going to say this until they no longer allow me to have a mic, but one of the most powerful things you can do in any Street Fighter game, and I'm saying any Street Fighter game, is change your jump arc.
Yes.
Back from Street Fighter 2, just Dawson being able to drill or mummy and change the different angles of which he approached in the air, all the way to third strike twins using dive kicks, and now we have Cammy with her dive kick in Street Fighter 5. Full super here. Yeah, one more chance. So we're going to look at an Oki situation. Oh, didn't spin the meter. That was really smart, actually.
Yeah,
like
because it wouldn't have killed.
Yeah.
And he kept the corner.
But the thing is like, would it have mattered? Because then you still got to guess, jump, or damn.
I think it's, I like it because you lose the corner, so you you give your opponent more. If you put them back at mid-screen, you give them more opportunities to guess right, because then they could backdash, they could V-shift, you know?
Yeah. I think I think you're right. All right, coming up next here, we've got loser semifinals. RTY Watson Chan on the run back. Thanks to Watson hanging out on the mic. Riles Barkley will be sent to losers finals. Dat Vip securing a spot in the GFs. My name is Robbie V, broadcasting live from Game Cafe in Independence, Missouri. You are watching Top in the Shop for June 9th, 2022. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Thanks for the subs tonight. The support certainly helps, and I know times are tough. Gas prices through the roof. COVID lurking its head around summer. But you're still here, you're still hanging out, still putting that work in. So could not appreciate you guys more for just hanging out tonight. I hope wherever you are in the world, you're safe. You got time to play some games, and you're enjoying this Street Fighter 6 news as it trickles down. What is up, Action Jackson Ryu? Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for showing up. Heard you've been playing the long set with Mr. Glenn's son. Now that Action is here, because I know he's been asking. I know people at home been asking, when is the next max out? Well, working on that. Life is busy. I'm in contact with the venue. They moved recently, so they've been having to move their whole venue. Come, do you want to play games? Or do you want to talk on the mic? Yeah, you come and talk. Come. Yeah, come and play. Yes. Joining me on commentary, Mr. J Spot.
Oh my gosh, it's been so long. How are you?
Good. Well, we got a loser semifinal. This is 2 out of 3, gentlemen. RTY Balrog, Watson Chan.
Watson
Jury.
picking up the jury, right? Jury's in there. She's good.
She's good.
I'm glad that RTY sticking with Balrog. I know he was kind of bouncing around, you know.
Yeah. So these guys first played in bracket. RTY was Chun, and lost the game, and then went right to Balrog, and then this was a kind of a nail biter between both these guys. So interesting to see how this is going to work. Watson Chain continues to be an absolute menace though tonight, picking colors on these stages that are so dark. You can hear Daff in the background going like, I need binoculars.
I know. I used to complain about Street Fighter 4 stages whenever we had a purple stage. I was like, it just doesn't work for me. Like, let's do something else.
It's worse than this game, man.
I think, yeah, this game has these dark shadows and like.
I'm
these
trying to think
really
of a
dark
Street Fighter
costumes.
4 stage that made colors hard to see. The only one I can think of is the one with the
Lava
bowl.
stage.
Oh yeah, volcanic rim.
Yeah.
Volcanic rim job.
Yeah.
All right, so RTY holding the corner here. Here comes V-Trigger.
Yeah.
Watson Chan gonna have almost 2 bars to play with here. So watch for the activations here. Watson Chan gonna
That
opt
walk and
immediately
block so
for
good.
V-Shift, V-Reversal. 1 bar here. Get off
Again.
me.
There we go. Cashing in White Life.
-2 and V-Trigger out for Balrog. So got to be a big mix here. Kind of looking for that call out. What a challenge. That scared me right there. Man,
Ooh.
big drop.
Oh. I don't want to say for Watson, but damn Watson.
Well, this is what happened in game 1. Is Watson Chan certainly had opportunities to close the game out, just wasn't able to deliver. And I mean, that's the thing about Balrog. Never count him out.
Never ever.
Never.
He hits so hard, so much stun.
Yeah, here's a mix. Target combo. Yeah, not confirmed there.
Quick
Rare drop by
punish.
RTY. Wow, big jump in,
Look
big
at
roundhouse.
that jump in. He
Big-
didn't care.
Yeah, the big roundhouse there from Balrog, comparable to Ken jump fierce punch. Very much reach down to the cookie jar, get yourself some of that sugar. Here comes damage from Jury. Again, mix it up on the other side. Just when you think it's okay to touch the stove with that sweep, he's gonna be able to cancel it. One more touch for Dead here. Absolutely. Finally we see the throw come out. I know that if Kong is watching right now, he's saying, "Throw this man, throw this man." RTY, a lot of meter build with both characters on full stick of meter here. And RTY just kind of walking down Jerry, be like, nice, for every medium kick, you get a medium punch. It's like the Oprah meme. You get a medium punch, you get a medium punch, you get a medium kick, no fly zone. Wow, what a challenge there. 3 frame, Watson Chan with the confirm. There's that frame trap again, that crouch short, crouch jab, foo-ha combo, plus, it is a frame trap, also plus on the charge. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting scenario. Watson Chan going to have to use this V-Trigger here to catch up in life and set up the conditioning for the rest of the round. There's the throw. Need to see a shimmy here. Looking for it. No stove touch. RTY with a little delayed 3-frame action there. Still working on it. Back to the corner
There we
here.
go. Let's see. RTY gonna come back. He's got the juice.
He's gonna have to do something quick here. No big jump in. Why is Watson trying to give it away. What's RTY got left in the tank? Back against the wall here. No V shift or no V reversal. Over and what a block by RTY and a stand jab and a super here. One more chance. Is he in chip range though? Look at RTY immediately backdashing. Here comes the
He has
Hazunction.
V reversal. He has V reversal.
Yep, absolutely. He got the 1 bar, or he had the 3 bars, and RTY all the way back.
Reaching out and touching someone. Look at that.
I said, do not count out. Not saying don't count Balrog out. Don't count RTY out.
Yo, RTY,
That-
nice and solid,
that
using
was-
his meter.
Yeah, very clutch. Very clutch.
Yes, very clutch. Not turning on V trigger, which was
A lot of
what saved him.
patience.
Yeah.
Easier to hold down back on your cheat box when you just gotta, hold the button. Yeah, cannot jump, man. You have one of the best anti-airs in the entire game on the back of Balrog. Just a stand medium punch. No button even, or no input required. Just medium
stand
punch.
medium punch.
Just little MP. Okay, so here we saw the throw game get evolved
Another
2 in a
throw.
row.
Ooh, looking for another.
Looking for a car throw.
Yeah.
For a walk-up car
think
throw.
so. Close to stun for Balrog. Is this it? Nope.
And if I'm RTY right now, I'm up a game.
Yeah.
And Watson Chan has got to, he's pulling his pockets inside out right now. He's got to show you, like, this is how deep this is going to go. And so RTY, that's just more opportunity to gain information, stay relevant in the defensive plan. Caught him, +3 pinwheel, -2, still in your face, but hey, RTY going to get punished, or get paid, excuse me, with a back throw. A lot of real estate for RTY to walk back to that safe space, dash punch, -4. Light, medium, heavy, take your pick, it's all -4, EX. +1, and you see Watson Chan trying to answer the dash punch a little preemptively with that roundhouse. He's got to be careful with it because RTY's got a good answer for it. It's like, yeah, if you get a crush counter right here, oh my God, what an opportunity by Watson Chan to walk back a little too far. Ray Sean trying to get the partay started there with the target combo into V-trigger activate, but Watson Chan with the stop sign. Here comes the backdash, crouch, medium kick, looks good.
Oh,
Big
crush
fierce.
counter. Here we go. Pushing him
Super
down.
for the round.
Super to take it.
Yeah. All right. RTY opt to spin the meter. I think that's good. He respects Watson Chan.
Yeah.
As a seasoned tournament player, it's one of those things like I need to get ahead and stay ahead any given chance possible. First time we've seen V skill 2 on deck for Watson Chan, so that's going to give Jury an extra projectile and combo extension off the heavy kick fuha.
Also, just making stuff safe.
Yeah. Making stuff hella safe.
Hella safe. Pulls her out of the way. Keeps a hit down.
It's really what we all strive to achieve, when we go to the bathroom, Again, man, there's that frame trap, and I promise you, if you are a Jury player and you are catching people counter hit, nice block by Watson Chan. If you're catching them on the Fuha store, you need to go for throw immediately because that is such a delayed, strange little frame trap that you have their buttons. You got the button timing on lock. -2. Wow, Watson Chan answers with the raw Fuha. That time not opting to use the red meter for the V-shift. Good backdash, RTY. Trying to stay loose, trying to stay fluid here. Got to deal with the Roomba. It's still coming. Wow, doesn't go for it. Okay. Ooh, what a trade.
Damn, I thought EX was going to protect him.
Yeah,
Not enough. Not enough.
And that goes back to Watson Chan throwing out those preemptive normals.
Yeah.
It might not seem like it. Balrog actually has a hurt box up in front of the glove. So you can kind of buffer lights and jabs a little bit to catch him on the way out. But then you also have to be worried about that button priority, that special priority. Got to see some damage there. Not quite close enough for that. Raw Hazunction activate. So Watson Chan probably going to get a second V-trigger this game, or this round. Nice patience by RTY. He's like, I'm just going to hold these buttons until I see the fireball. First EX is a rip.
V-skill 2 charge for Jury.
Oh, nice confirm. Down backing, crouch strong, do it, it's safe. Catches him trying to walk up. And now we'll see Watson Chan's got to adapt his offense though. Whoa,
Ooh, that hung out there forever.
Yeah, man, that's a big slicer. That's a classic Missouri tornado. If you haven't been convinced already that Watson Chan cannot jump on RTY, I don't know what to tell you. So like I was saying, almost has 2 bars back here. Yep. Watson Chan going to be able to get maybe one more V bar here. Not quite.
Yeah, if he could have kept his defense in, he could have definitely had one.
And this is definitely a harder matchup for a Jury to reliably build the V meter. V skill 1 not super great for the Balrog matchup, and the V skill 2 is just going to be as needed.
Big punish.
Yeah, RTY, like I sniffed it out.
Is it because when she has to charge it, Balrog can just reach out and touch her?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I imagine she can't really charge V skill 1, and this is gonna go out in a whimper.
Yeah. Blowing them up.
Can I get Riles, Barkley, and RTY losers finals?
Hey, here we go. Losers finals.
All right, RTY powers through the loser side. Double jeopardy on Watson Chan, and now he will have a run back against Riley, who sent him to losers bracket. And so a little bit of a replay from this match, if you guys didn't catch it earlier. Game 1 was just absolute RTY domination. Game 2, Riles Barkley really turned on the afterburners, and every button that hit was full damage. Every decision on offense was full damage. Everything just clicked. So this will be a little bit interesting of a run back because it will be a 3 out of 5 set. More time for both players to consider options. That's pretty much what it comes down to in that longer set. In the meantime, my name is Robbie V. Joining me on commentary, Mr. J-Spot. We're broadcasting live from Game Cafe in Independence, Missouri. Check them out on playgamecafe.com. And you can check us out, the Kansas City Fighting Game community, on facebook.com/groups/KCFGC. So to touch back on the max out comment, in the process of planning it right now. The venue that we used for the max out back in October, they recently moved to Hy-Vee Arena. That's where we had our last max out before COVID. I know that seemed like a long time ago. I can't believe that Hy-Vee was 2019.
Yeah. Dude, that was a good time, too.
It was
We had an amazing
one of the best tournaments that Kansas City has seen ever in terms of fighting games. You put us in a building with like, what, maybe 5,000 other people, and we're the loudest show in the house.
You're damn right.
Everybody's
we
like,
bring
what?
it. We put on the
Everybody's
show.
like, what is going on over there? Oh, it's those fighting games. I loved me on Mortal Kombat on my SNES.
Boy, me and my cousins used to play the fighting game.
But Stretchy Arm Guy was banned. That's actually a story I have of one of my friends growing up. Before I was ever into Street Fighter, they had a Super Nintendo, and I went to their house, and I was like, oh, you guys have Street Fighter? That's cool. Or they were playing Street Fighter. I'm like, oh, man, this game? Man, Street Fighter's crazy. And they're like, yeah, Stretchy Arm Guy is banned. And they were just basically both playing Blanca and just mashing electricity back and forth. So. RTY, Balrog, Riles, Barkley, Luke. Only one of these players will have a main come day 1 Street Fighter 6. Big crush counter to start it off. Punched in the mouth. And Riles Barkley already hammering away with these counter hits, trying to chew up RTY, either trying to backdash or get a button out. Look at the whiff punish by RTY, though. Here comes Riles Barkley. B-trigger 2 activate. It's going to be a battle of punches here. Neutral jump again, trying to call out that dash punch. Oh, a miss, and going to take that pseudo whiff punish all the way back to mid-screen. Riles Barkley here working on a throw. What's RTY got in the tank? EX dash punch to activate. Woo, what reactions by RTY. Get around Sandblaster and goes low. Is he going to spin the meter? Another one looking for a shimmy. Nobody home. -2 situation. Riles Barkley here trying to get plus frames. Back to neutral here. Great Life slowly building back for RTY. Looking for it. EX dash low.
EX.
Give me my LP. All the points Rayshawn has stolen tonight, you wouldn't know that he's base level 30K master. No, I'm just kidding. And again, EX dash low, safe on block. So good call by RTY. Caught Riles Barkley trying to press a button in that tense situation, and now looking cool as an absolute cucumber right now. Handling business, putting in the work, dash punch, bricks in the gloves, stand fierce, dash punch, too far away, spacing trap, buddy. We've seen that in Season 1. Nothing's changed. Let's see, opportunity here. Oh, Riles Barkley with a gift, squanders it, looking straight down the horse's gullet, and look at that. You got a dash punch? Boy, I've been doing this since 92. I'm going to give you the dash straight. Rayshawn, 1 game up.
How does this matchup really work out? I feel like
So,
Luke holds back so much that is it just the high-low mix-up from Balrog?
Riley says that the hardest part about this matchup, in my opinion, is Luke's ability to punish a poorly spaced dash punch. So, Luke has got a 3-frame crouch jab. The range isn't terribly good for the spacing you normally see the dash punch get blocked, and the stand jab is 5 frames. It goes a long ways, but it's 5 frames. That's the major caveat.
Gotcha.
Nice hit confirms here. Riles Barkley starting to kind of come alive here in the offense department. RTY, we said it earlier about Valteria's guile, but RTY looking so comfortable with his back against the wall. got his butt up against those computers. We're right back to mid-screen here. Rouse Barkley looking to try to find a way in. RTY just saying, every time I walk back, if I even get a whiff that you're going to walk forward, stand furious. If I even get a whiff, you're going to put a button out, crouch strong. Here comes V-Trigger. Time to guess. And the V-Trigger, or excuse me, critical art, absolutely.
Yep.
Straight through. The biggest dash punch that ever punched and ever dashed.
So I know Riley's trying to really make V-Skill or V-Trigger 2 work here.
Yeah.
Would V-Skill 1 maybe help a little bit, Henry?
So yeah, the V-Trigger 1.
V-Trigger, sorry, V-Trigger 1.
It's one thing. Riley will try new things all night. See, look, that was a crouch jab right there. He wasn't sure about the spacing. Opted for the fireball just to keep it safe.
Yep.
Riley's been doing things. When Riley tries something new, he's going to stick with an alternative. He doesn't care if he loses, if he wins. He's going to stick with it.
Understood.
Sniffing out a backdash. Absolutely.
Ooh,
You
yeah,
knew
good
the
read,
throw
good
was
read.
coming. Meterless here. So he's been playing V-Trigger 2 all night. You know, win, lose, draw. He's going to stick with it.
Yeah, I know last set I did, he was like really trying it out and trying to get the most out of V-Trigger 2. But
Yeah, the V-Trigger 2 pick here is more damage off of the low forward confirm.
Gotcha.
So,
yeah, that makes sense.
You know, if I was learning Luke or somebody's like, I want to learn Luke, I say, let's start with V-Trigger 1 because it's very straightforward in application.
Yep.
You just throw a bunch of fireballs.
Yeah, and I have to assume that he's not throwing, just sandblasters out there because we got EX dash punch, we got the spin to get through stuff. V-Trigger 1.
Really.
V-Skill 1 side.
Oh man, Riley tried to.
Oh, good throw.
A little bit of a stick in the mud there. Rouse Barkley slowing down.
But yeah, I figured V-Trigger 1 would go right through all of those options, right? I mean, you at least get 3 chances on it.
Yeah, I think is what it is like, in this matchup, it's going to be hard to catch Balrog just walking forward into them.
Makes sense.
And Riley wants the damage to matter. Which, if you're looking at it from the bigger perspective, which is exactly what Riley's doing here, it's like, I just want to see if I can do it.
Gotcha.
No better time than in a bracket. RTY, on the other hand, he's out for blood. He wants, I want first place. Give me the medal. What a whiff punish there. Again, that spacing setup. RTY dash punch, slight walk back, gonna stick something out. Here comes Crouch Strong. Rouse Barkley, again, walking back, you'd almost think that he was gonna do EX headbutt into Ultra 1, the way he's respecting that wake up. Let's see some damage on this target combo.
Oof,
Nice
oof.
response. And just caught him jumping, and RTY completely doing a 180 from how you saw these two players respawn in winner's side of this bracket. So again, Rouse Barkley, that forward heavy punch, trying to open things up with an early crush counter, try to set the pace for what the neutral is supposed to look like here. And he's having trouble kind of navigating between, do I want to be in the range for unsafe dash punch, or do I want to stand outside of the range of the dash punch and get a whip punish? So that time kind of abusing the privilege there, like, I'm going to walk up and throw. You're used to not getting touched for this, buddy. Let's put hands on you. So RTY, once again, finds himself one touch away from stun, back against the wall. No V-reversal. Here comes the V-trigger. A nice Rouse Barkley using the offensive V-reversal to stay in the lead, and stay up. No dash upper, no screw upper. Walk up and say hello. Next hit wins for Rouse Barkley. RTY, a little bit of a mountain to climb. Running up that hill, courtesy of Kate Bush. Here he comes. Ooh. Not quite enough there. Rouse Barkley got to be so careful. He's trying to scout this. That was it right there. The non-EX dash one, like, that's low force super.
Punisher, yeah. Well, he did have V-Trigger 1 up.
V-Trigger gone for Ray Sean here, and oh my god. Looks like it's playing online the way, just pounding the dash punches in. Rouse Barkley just trying to make anything stick. RTY going to take it 3 straight.
Damn.
Good run by Rouse Barkley. He will retire in 3rd place tonight. Coming up next, we've got a grand finals match. DAP, VIP, and RTY. The last time these guys played, I believe DAP won.
Dap's still carrying out his Cammy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Cammy all night.
I like
Cammy all night.
We got these two combatants using their usual characters. Classic for the age.
So if you are not familiar with a double elimination bracket, it is a 1st to 3 DAP VIP on winner's side. Only has to win 1 set to take the tournament. RTY coming at a loser side has got to win 3, and then it resets, and then he's got to win 3 more to take home 1st place pot tonight.
Yo, we got a first time in chat. Talon 1, what up, everybody?
What's up? What's up, Talon 1? Thanks for tuning in tonight. This is Top in the Shop, Kansas City's
El
Street
Presidente.
Fighter local. If you're if you're in the Kansas City area and want to get involved in fighting games, check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/groups/KCFGC. Just like those letters right above our two players here tonight.
That's right.
Just past 10 o'clock here in the Midwest. We were at Game Cafe until 1, maybe 2 in the morning tonight, grinding out games. So, again, if you're worried about Street Fighter and you're like, well, I'd play Street Fighter 5, but it's pretty late. I'll wait till Street Fighter 6. There is no better time to play 5 because everything you learn in 5 will carry over into 6, barring V-Trigger, obviously. But then we saw the Guile reveal today, and Guile used
Super
V-Trigger.
just has his V-Trigger. Yeah, one of his supers is V-Trigger.
Yeah, he's using V-Trigger like, you know, it's 2016 again.
So get in there. Get your hands on the sticks.
Yep.
Come feel it out.
RTY, Balrog, loser's side.
Dap with Cammy on the winner's side.
Here we go. Grand Finals Top in the Shop, June 9th, 2022. It's kind of weird, right? Like, our time with Street Fighter V is now all of a sudden limited.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, like
that
this is
as competitive players.
This time next year,
right?
Like June 9th, 2023, we will be playing Street Fighter 6.
There's a really good chance.
Big gift early on. Ray Sean's going to take full advantage of it. Usually it's going to take Dap a little bit to kind of get into the swing of things when it comes to these coveted Cammy low forward confirms. And again, this is the spacing that every character has to navigate, has to dance around with Balrog. It's the crouch strong spacing, it's the stand fierce punch spacing, and then it's the forward dash spacing. All of that complemented by the ever deadly dash punch. So that's exactly where trying to find it and eventually gets a hole in the armor. Here comes that bit, forward throw into the corner, already setting that established conditioning. And really, RTY hasn't had to defend against very many throws at all. Gets caught in an awkward Oki situation. Dap choosing to hang on to this V-trigger. Will he go for it? Will he go for it? Here he goes.
Oof, big whiff.
Ooh, no dive kick. Okay, so Dap really leaning into that. He knows that Balrog does not want to try to challenge this extra spicy dive kick that Cammy can produce. No DP.
Oh, there it was.
Wow, and badly spaced. Rare miss from Dap Viv. Usually a absolute expert when it comes to spacing those dash punches. Or, I mean, excuse me, dive kicks.
Yeah.
Dive kicking.
Yeah, you
on
see that
the
one?
internet.
That dive kick was so good. He hit him right on the knee, so he makes it nice and safe. Ooh. And punish.
Wow, caught him on the back dash. Underscore -2. 10 seconds to play. Coming down to the wire. This is dead.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Oh boy.
That,
what a shimmy. What a shimmy. Dap through how many times?
Well, the thing we want to point out is Cammy's biggest nerf, we just saw it. That would be jab, heavy spiral arrow, and hits twice and kills Balrog. That got taken away from her essentially.
Oh, that's right.
So he had to opt for the lower level version of it just to get the most damage. Just to point out kind of nerfs in action, if you will. Some of these things kind of go under the radar.
Yeah.
Under the pantsless skirt jacket thing that
rubber boot wearing
baby booty something.
Harley Jarvis. So you know, what I think what is cool about that last hit there.
Harley Davis Johnson. I hope you die.
99th percentile in head width, but real chode. But you know, the thing that was really cool there is Dap threw 3 times in that round.
Yep.
So as soon as that little situation occurred, nerf or not, he was able to do the shimmy. And what did RTY do? He threw. So you know, it works out.
I need to update the scoreboard.
Ooh. Oh yeah, because Dap is not the winner.
Wait.
Nobody's won.
No, nobody's won.
Nobody's won yet.
Oh yeah, that went down to like 10 seconds.
Yeah, it went long.
It was a long round. Okay, we're here for
Getting
it.
your money's worth. All you dancing bears in the audience there.
Yeah, if Dancing Bear doesn't come back in Street Fighter 6, that's gonna be. I'm gonna return it to GameStop the same day. I'm gonna get another copy of Kingdom Hearts 2. I've never played Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if I'm. I just thought of like a generic game that seems to fill up the bins. Like Madden 2017. I don't know.
I picked up Madden 09 again.
Yeah. I already had it on GameCube.
That's my 5th
I wanted
copy.
it on the original Xbox. I guess 09 would be 360. Yeah.
Yeah, it was on 360 and PS2, PS3 is the one that's in between.
Yeah.
This is the last one I ever touched.
Oh, okay. Brayshawn's so brave right now, but you know, to be fair, he's got the life to do it. Good V shift, absolutely.
Good punish, too. Good punish.
Absolutely. V shift is a perfect way to call out Cammy dive kicks. Not only is it a pretty much guaranteed punish for the person who V shifts, Cammy's dive kicks also have added recovery frames. So
Nerf.
So you're definitely going to get some damage whenever you V shift a dive kick.
Good to know.
And it's easier than it looks too, by the way, because as long as you're walking back and as long as you're like, this is the range where dive kick looks good, you'll hit it. Again, I always want to debunk the idea of, oh wow, godlike reactions. Oh man, that was so godlike. It's like, no, earn space, get rewarded with a button. Look at the Kansas City Classic. Walk up and say hello, bust somebody's mouth open with that stand roundhouse trying to throw tech. Perfectly spaced. I was gonna say earlier, I've got
that was
rare,
real good.
the
Oh,
rare
my
V
Lord.
skill 2 crush counter. You see that from Cammy off low forward into V skill 2. You don't see that often, and people might forget that her V skill does crush. Another mix here. What a challenge from Dat Vip, forcing the issue here. Back throw looks good.
Last hit.
Super looks.
Last hit for both, really.
Yeah, Barrel gonna have to need a mix here. Dat Vip can really just kind of chill. Any jab looks good. Hold on 1 second, J Spot.
Oh, the throw.
Wow,
Oh, the
wow,
throw.
wow. And RTY knew it was coming. He knew it was coming. He was sat up in his seat, was like, no, I didn't want to do that. That's how RTY sounds really.
Yeah, that's how he sounds.
Talk about all the way back to dive kick frame data.
Yeah.
Dive kick frame data in Street Fighter 4 is like my second type of frame data next to horribly negative moves. So like dive kicks can get like plus 23. Like twins
Depending
when they
on
hit
where
you on
they're
the foot.
spaced.
Yeah, I'm talking
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
last pixel.
Yeah.
And then like horribly punishable moves like Goken, his heavy kick Tatsu is like minus 126. There's no need for it to be 126, but it's just funny knowing that it's gigantic like that. Or like Viper Wake Up Ultra 1 is like
Yeah.
minus
Yeah.
160 or something ridiculous. Like, yeah, so you need 160 frames to punish this move. Talk about punishing. Walk into this dash punch, my guy.
There we go.
Slide through. Typical Cammy bringing the mid pack to the function. Nice. What a, wow. Kind of a rare confirm for Cammy. One button on that stand medium punch. Usually you're going to see fierce. Boy, Cammy, you good slowing. Again, that dip looking kind of nice right now.
Yeah, that space, that
Looking
take-
kind of.
Oh, there it is again.
Let me give you the gauntlets, baby.
Yo, the stun and
Teabag,
take this
teabag,
round.
teabag.
No, teabag.
Put the butt on him. Wow. And here's the thing. RTY is experienced enough. He sees these one button hit confirmed and he's like, that can tilt people sometimes. Especially when you see the pace, the movement of how these two guys were fighting prior. And it's like all of a sudden it's like, wait, where'd this come from? You have one button hit like at that range? You can do that? As I say that, that's like the easiest confirm known to man. Just like slip. Nice. -2. Walk up, say hello. RTY going to be gunning for that 3-frame stand light kick next time. There it is. Don't want to walk up and throw again.
Throw.
Man, Dap looking very sharp on the decision making.
Jab. Oh.
Man, and RTY opting.
RTY with that EX.
Yep, and still has the Oki, misses the setup. So RTY no bar for EX. Got to hold this pressure. Great defense.
Overhead.
Rings the bell. Another mix. Gonna go low. Yeah, absolutely. Get out of the corner for free. So every time if I'm RTY, I got to be stalwart on defense. We need to get this bar back. And EX, he's got it.
Not enough.
Oh!
Very close. Oh, no. One more throw. Into the kill.
That's a heartbreaker for RTY because he had the right call. He had the shimmy. He earned the conditioning. Just one frame off. A true game of inches right there on that shimmy execution. Shout out to Al Pacino. I just realized Street Fighter Duel is in the background.
Yeah, you know, we're
I
never going to
can't-
get that game.
I
right?
can't wait for it to come stateside.
Is it
You
going to
know-
happen?
I love me a gotcha. And I got something I'm gonna put on stream after this talking about Street Fighter Duel, what they did to my boy Ken. Nice back medium punch, cross underneath, autopiloted, gonna hurt here. And then, like I said, RTY just continues to get gift after gift, and man, it hurts with Balrog. Still opting for the shimmy there. Really high dive kick. Great presence of mind by RTY to check that, because just because you're getting the dive kick doesn't mean you're guaranteed to be safe. And Balrog, ever since Street Fighter 4, has had kind of a house-shaped hitbox. You kind of slide off of him, so some of those air attacks don't seem to tag quite as well. That being said, this matchup was horrible for Balrog versus Cammy in Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
Don't get unblockable, don't get EX dash punch. This is payback. Haven't really seen Dap use a lot of like stand medium kick either.
I don't think he wants to get touched though.
It's one of those things where, let's say RTY has got the crouch strong
We
lock.
say it.
Yeah, I said it right. Like, and the thing I always like to bring up is that EX dive kick from Cammy is actually a lot harder to space than regular dive kick. So usually, if you block an EX dive kick, challenge, take your turn back. Hammering in that gray light building up. Look at RTY gonna march back here. Okay, so this is where the setup for the shimmy is gonna be so important for RTY. If he can get this good position here, is the super gonna be enough? J spot.
Bop, 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 bop.
Survey says yes. Okay, so here's the situation. Dap Vip is down 2-1. Dap. And again, this is a 3 out of 5 set for Dap. This is a longer set for Rayshawn. Rayshawn's got to win 2 more games here to stay in the tournament. Dap just needs 2 rounds to clinch it.
Ooh, good crush.
After I said, stand medium kick, he gets crushed down in 4.
I'm telling you, that's why he wasn't using it in the first place.
Oh, another gift. Christmas coming early. July still a month away. Excellent V shift.
Yeah.
I
need
like.
to start doing exactly that. I don't do that at all.
You know why? Because you never use focus attack like a little ninny like me in Street Fighter 4, where I use it like in the middle block string. You're just like, no, I block. I'm a man. I'm not scared.
Yeah, I just block.
I am the strong dude.
We went to wrestling last night. We went to AEW Dynamite.
Oh yeah.
And hey, nice shirt, nice shirt, guy.
Yeah, this really cool dude got it for me.
Thanks,
hey,
man.
it's super.
Yeah,
Dap
that's
is going to
gonna
be
be enough.
1 round away.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's freeze frame it. I want to get a frame by frame of Cammy doing the same super we've seen since 2016 beta.
Our buddy Kyle El Fuerte.
Yes.
He brought a sign, as you do at wrestling
Oh,
events,
yes.
and it said, "Put El Fuerte in Street Fighter 6."
Godlike.
Yeah.
We actually relinquished the title of hottest boy in Kansas City to Riley. I'm gonna throw this route on accident if I don't shut up. One touch away here from stun. Walk forward, hammer away on it. RTY trying to get a 3 frame in there. What a challenge by Datvit, but a drop by RTY. Still in the driver's seat, coming to offense here. 2 bars. Look at Datvit, so confident. Just walk up and say hello. Stand medium punch, stand fierce, knocking on heaven's door. Here comes RTY. Needs this bar right here. Catches them low. EX
drops it again.
Though.
Shit. Come on, RTY. That's 2 drops in this round. To the
Forward
throw again.
Not going to be
Here we
enough
go.
with Balrog's 10-25. If you don't think RTY can come back,
Oh,
you're
no, he
nuts.
can. Oh, son of a bitch. He's got the space. Take your time.
Super.
Oh.
There's nothing
Yeah,
RTY
what-
could have done
nothing. He had no meters, no nothing. Good fight. Good fight. The opportunities were there. And, if anything, this shows you, hey, you need to be in training room.
there. If little baby Jarvis doesn't win Baby of the Year, I will kill myself on my TV.
Taffy Lee Fubbins,
Taffy Lee Fubbins.
Stop saying that. We're on television. Taffy Lee Fubbins. Hold on, wait. That was excellent. I haven't watched anybody play for a while. It's really great to see just everybody who's out. It was good to see 3 matches in a row. RTY bringing it as hard as he could, and in the end, you could say he dropped the ball. But what you can do is you can look at that and say, hey, look, even the best in the city still need to go. They need to put in the work. They need to do some training. You need to make sure you're hitting everything.
I say about RTY too. He had hard matches tonight with Watson twice, with Riley twice, and he even these games that he won. A lot of the times he would start out one game in the pocket because he was playing Chun-Li. So
That makes sense.
it's, you know, part of me wants to say, hey, if you want to play a sub, play the sub the whole tournament, just to, you know, see if you can do it. The other side is like, well, man, he gave you a free game and he still whooped your ass.
You know, right? You know. There. I mean, I think there is something to that. It is a tournament. You can take it safe, or you can play it safe. You can play it hard, right? Having somebody in the tournament like that is good for anyone else who's taking like your advice, right? Riley's out there. He chose V Trigger 2. He stuck with V Trigger 2. He's gonna stick with it all the way through. But then you have guys like Rashawn who's like, no,
I'm here to win.
I'm gonna win.
I'm here to win.
I'm here to punch you in the face as hard as I can.
And
I'm gonna do it.
unfortunately, the boxing gloves come short tonight. Here is your top 8 tonight. You can exclamation point bracket if you want to follow along at home. That first place, rocking it with Cammy. Second place, RTY. Third place, Riles Barkley. Fourth place, Watson Chain. Fifth place, Valteria on Guile. Sixth place, Beansman. Seventh place, Smug Yeti. And eighth place, Ping Warrior. So again, guys, thanks for hanging out tonight. Thanks for the subs, the follows. I appreciate you guys' support. I know times are hard for everybody. Gas prices are stupid. So throwing a little bit of extra cash my way means a lot to me.
Man,
so anyways,
$50 to get out here tonight.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I want to give a special thanks to all the guys on commentary tonight. RTY, Watson, DatVib, Mr. J Spot, Riles Barkley. This is by no means a one-man band. It takes a team to put it together and a family to move it forward. So last pitches for tonight. If you want to get involved in Kansas City fighting game community, check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/group/KCFGC. Not just Street Fighter. Tekken 7, Blaze Blue, Melty, Guilty Gear Strive, Mortal Kombat, blah, blah, blah. All the games are there, so check us out. Next week we'll be back with the dojo, so that'll be just a grind session. So if you're on the fence about, I don't want to come out tonight and get beat up, I'll come out and practice when I'm ready.
You know,
Next
I'm
week.
gonna insert right there. I have a couple of friends from my modeling community, right? My gunpla community. They all bought Street Fighter today. It's on sale, on summer sale, Capcom sale, through
It's funny, you pay
Steam,
$1
bundle.
If you buy the bundle, you get Street Fighter 5 for $1.
Yeah.
You get Street Fighter 4 for 10.
One of them's a treasure trove, and the other one's Street Fighter 5.
The other one's Street Fighter 5, right?
No, Street Fighter 5 is really great now. I did have to tell guys. Yeah, it is. It's $4. Yeah, there you go.
I'll buy it.
Yeah,
I'll buy it.
Infinite's there with all the DLC for $7.99.
Yeah.
Go check it out. I know Humble Bundle's got it on sale. Steam's got it on sale. Capcom has it on sale on Green Man Gaming also. But fighting games are on sale right now. It's summertime.
And if you're not, if you're on the fence about playing Street Fighter 5 now, I'm gonna reiterate what I said earlier. Everything about Street Fighter 5 will be intact for Street Fighter 6.
Absolutely.
The mechanic, the V-trigger mechanic will change. The V system will change.
Everything else
We'll
will
get new mechanics, but the core of the game will remain intact. This will not be coming from Street Fighter 4 to Street Fighter 5 and being like, well, I only know setups and vortexes, and now I have no idea about reading frame data in Street Fighter 5. So just take some solace in that, and if you think you're going to get better by waiting for 6 to come out and play 5 with us. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for tonight.
Please do.
That's going to do it for us tonight. We'll be running some casuals here until probably about 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning. My name is Robbie V, and remember, when it comes to playing fighting games, the worst thing you can do is never pick up a controller. We'll see you guys next time.